I'm getting better.
He's not. He's consistently been at 12-15. Like you're not getting worse, but you're not getting better.
I'm working on it. I didn't know I was gonna help vote with the Now Voice this. I didn't. It was very last minute.
It's always last minute, Chuck. Hey, Freddie, drop everything you're doing and run my show for me.
No. It was very polite.
No, I saw him and Amber were fucking running it.
Oh my god, we wanted our cameras on so badly, but nobody could figure it out because it kept saying the host stops it, and he's like, "No, I want the camera happening," and it didn't happen.
Listen to me, camera. I'm Chuck Huber.
All right, well, let's get to announcements. Well, wait, was that Val?
He's asking, what about Chuck Huber? Nothing. Chuck Huber always. We named Chuck Huber.
I'll tell you about that a little bit later, Val. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to JoyQuest. This is episode 3 of Campaign 2, Into the Weave. Let's do a big old shout out to our big old Patreon producers, Mr. Host, Nora Tori, Morgan Ehlers, Charles Rogers, why am I tripping up on that name again? Christopher Rojas, and Leonardo Abruzzo. If you'd like to get a shout out as well, come on over to our Patreon with the that's still the $25 tier for our Patreon producers, because they, including the tier list below, get a bunch of items, access to our videos before YouTube, NPC in JoyQuest, suggestions for magical items in JoyQuest, Connie Quest blogs. Ivan, go Connie Quest, because you made a big announcement about that, but some people might not read.
Oh, that? Well, that's just for Patreon. If you don't read on Patreon, then that's your fault for being out of the loop, man. It's not a burn. That's your fault for not reading.
Okay. Well, I mean, I read it, but like, it's something.
Don't read the news. You don't know what's happening. It's that simple.
But it's all fake. It's all fake news.
I don't know about fake.
I will just hit this one tidbit. We give a sneak preview of our first live action produced feature film. Oh, did you not know we do that? Well, you should follow us on Patreon. You would know we're doing shit like that.
That's right. That's right. We're spearheading a lot of different things.
We're experimenting in the post All Might world. We're gonna do some experimenting this end of the year before I jump back into the old hustle and grind. But yeah,
other than that,
enough about that. It's about time for D&D.
I was about to say, yeah. Well, also, never mind, because that's not confirmed yet. All right, then, Kat, I love ya. I want to fucking kill ya, but I love ya. Anyway.
No. Insert window shattering sound.
Sorry, kitten.
Hailing sounds.
All right, let's get to it. So where we last left off in our last episode of JoyQuest, they escaped the clutches of Ward Keeper Grubby Hands as they found a small little eldritch dinghy as they took it on a little sailing adventure. They learned more about themselves, their souls, and what the hell a sealtpuss are, as one started to climb onto their ship and attack Bobby viciously, or in adorable ways. We don't really know. I guess the cat demands to be here today. And of course, after defeating the sealtpuss, they decided to hide in a cave, because this cave was the only safe place that they could really go to in a hurry, as a storm was brewing and coming over to the seas, and a giant Metrokian ship was right behind them. Now, seeing the Metrokian flags, they didn't know if this was like a ship actually going after them. Could have been just a big merchant ship. Could have been nothing, who knows. But they went inside and they were exploring this strange cave, this cave that seemed endless, this big island that was like just encompassed by just this lone cave. As it went like further and further inside, they actually learned that they were inside of something, and they had to quickly escape some weird wriggling eels and more stalagmites and rope lassoing and more friendship, as it was a giant ancient dire seahorse just kind of swimming away. But they finally made it to the Emerald Seas, where it is home to Nuberia. But before going into the actual Nuberia area, they went to the large floating vessel of this fishing town filled with a bunch of different kobolds. They met some friends. They met Simon, older acquaintance of Bobby's. They they met the older Turtle, which there was some little details I did kind of forget to explain about him, which is Turtle, who had like kind of like this dark black cap on and a bunch of like turquoise blue beads that was just run down like to the side of his face. And this is a very like old, uh, dark brown, kind of like wrinkled turtle-like skin. As and actually on the back of this, kind of like again like very not really brightly colored. This is an older turtle, but it had like a large neon green fish hook on the back of his on his shell. People don't really see his shell too often. He doesn't really turn around that quickly. But they had some conversations between each other. They learned about how badly Skosh can be. This strange kind of like egg-like material that you take shots with, or you can guzzle if you got the cojones for. But terrified of its psychedelic effects. Whoa! But after those little shenanigans and secrets unveiled, they were sailing by the Moonface Islands, which, Elia saw a small little ghost boy, and learned some new writings within her little book. And it seems that the Skeeth King has put her on a mission, on a time limit, while Bobby kind of like has like her own ideas. And Murdoch and Axon are both just kind of like, yep, we're here for the ride. And that's where we jump to right now. You guys have continued sailing your way across more of the Emerald Seas as you are starting to approach land. It's taking a little bit. It's getting close to like 6 p.m. or so in the day, as the sun's starting to kind of get just a little bit low. It's starting to get down there. As you guys are seeing, you are coming upon a harbor. This harbor, which has a bunch of different kind of like size ships coming in, which it seems kind of like very similar to the little kobold fishing barge that large kind of community there. It seems to be it is very active, very very active. As you guys are kind of getting closer and closer, you do see like just like a couple of ward keepers once in a while, kind of like just either asking questions or guarding or just kind of most of all looking bored. But you guys are seeing a bunch of like this is normal to you, Bobby. This is the first time actually for the three of you, for Elia, Axon, and Murdoch. You guys are seeing just a hustle and bustle of different merchants. You were seeing like these strange large creatures that are just like pulling these carts behind them. Ones that Bobby, they're called Yugans. They are just this large, very like it's like a mix of like this strange like turtle and like Komodo dragon with like large horns coming out the front, just as it's just like kind of like tugging this large cart. And I guess and like from this distance, like you're just kind of like seeing like little gnome like right at the top. It's like, "Attaboy, Jeffrey, go get him!" It's just kind of like hopping along, doing their own thing. You're seeing like a bunch of different kind of like smaller tents, because it looks to be like either like a farmer's market or kind of like a bazaar. As people are like calling out, they're shouting things, going like, "Hey, here's a bushel of apples," or "Hey, get a bushel of frapples." There's just shouting out weird names, normal names, things that you guys have heard before. But this place seems to be very rich and lively. It has like a lot of people on the move. You guys are coming up to like where there is the mouth of a large river that does cut through this city itself. Which the buildings, they're not exactly tall, but they're on hills. And these buildings, like they're the nice red wood. That just it looks strong in its foundation and kind of, what's the right wording for this? Kind of like triangular in its looks. But they have all these houses up in the hills, kind of separated by this large river. as you see like a lot of merchants who are traveling go through there. One other thing to note is that all of their sails have different symbols, but most likely one, again, Bob would know, would be the symbol of Nuberia with this large kind of the steering wheel for a ship and then two swords crossed in the middle. Although at the moment, right now, you guys are the only ones that are waving around the Eldritch City colors. But you guys are getting closer to the dock. Where would you like to go? I did my job. Now roleplay.
So I'm attempting to head straight to the IronWave estate. That's my go-to.
Okay. So you have to go through the river to do that.
Yep, that's the plan. Not docking here.
Only thing is that your ship's a little big for that. To like get straight to their estate, you need to grab like a smaller rowboat. Well, no, yeah. So your dinghy's like it's like right there. It's pretty big. You'd be kind of hogging up the water traffic if you went in with that. So you would have to move on to a little. Could be a rowboat, could be a gondolier, like a vessel, whatever it would be. But you have to find something smaller. Because they don't really have they don't really have like their own docking where they straight up say like, hey, come here, yeah, we just drop our shit off right here in the open. I mean, they have people they send to with either carts with horses or Yugans, or sometimes they just follow the river's end. But you are coming up on a dock, and you're just kind of seeing. Well, actually, you're about, I would say, like 200 feet away, and you are seeing like someone who looks to be the deck master, as he's kind of like this, like just like long, kind of like gray robes, but he's got literally like from Seinfeld. He's got like a puffy shirt. He's got like a puffy like blue shirt that's kind of like poking through this gray, almost like cowl he has on instead. With the hood back. He's just marking off this long list of stuff, just like he's like looking around. But you're getting closer, so you're gonna dock at the public one, or what's up?
Yep.
I heard Elia talk. What's up, Elia?
What? I didn't say anything.
Never mind, that was your background.
Made a silly noise. We're gonna dock. We'll dock and then we'll find a smaller boat to get down there.
All right, cool. Let's see. So the deck master, he's just like, oh, hi there. How can I help you?
Just docking.
Making
our way to the IronWave estate.
You bringing any trade?
Anything to trade?
No, like, are you bringing in trade?
Am I bringing in trade? Once I look at the kids, what do we have left?
I mean, you guys.
We have plenty of hay.
Hay? That's interesting. All right. I don't really see.
We had trade. Past tense. It was a rough go.
No, Murdoch stops him. No, it isn't interesting.
So yeah, he's kind of like looked through. He's like, well, I don't really have anyone coming in with a shipment of hay today. We don't usually need them. Once in a while, maybe for the horses, but we kind of already got a smaller shipment of that. Well, I mean, if you want to dock, you can go down along the length that way. Go to Pier 16. But that will be a docking fee of 3 gold, and you should be on your way then.
Sounds like a plan.
Mind you, though, that pier will be yours for at least probably a day or two at most. If you need some more time, just come back to me and I'll help you out there.
Sounds like a plan.
Thank you.
Yep. No problem. Just takes gold. And you start kind of redirecting the little dinghy off that way.
Who's paying here?
I just paid him.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I had to give 20 gold for wasting that scotch.
Which question? How do you pay him? Is it out of your own gold? Do you reach for the?
I pay out my own gold for this one.
All right. So you pay the man 3 gold. Pockets it quickly. And he's like, all right, have a good one. He's just kind of like moving on with this list. So you head over
Bye-bye.
to Pier 16 as you guys dock, tie the jib, and no, that's not right. You're tying your sailor's knot to the horn of the ship. It is all docked and ready to go. Be there for about 2 days. So yeah, you guys are now on this like little bit of like cobblestone, well, mixed with a little bit of a dirt road. But you guys are here. You're in Nuberia.
Wow.
Murdoch's just kind of like chilling and he's like carving a Z into the floor of the boat with the little knife.
Oh, okay. So you guys kind of like see like Murdoch in a bored way, like chipping away at the wood, just just carving a Z in the boat.
Hey, buddy, what you doing?
Writing. What you doing?
What are you writing?
Z.
All right.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Cool. So
Hey,
we're gonna go
what are you
find a
writing?
We're gonna go find a gondolier or a rowboat now. Make our
Yeah.
way up to the estate.
Sounds good. All right. So you guys are all just kind of stepping off your dinghy. You're kind of walking around. This to the people who have really only been in Matriarch before, this definitely has a new feel to it. You know, Matriarch, it has its own bustle of merchants, sure, but it's very, very organized. There are people with their specific shops, their specific places. They all have everywhere to go, and it's more heavily guarded by a lot more ward keepers. Pretty much throughout most of Matriarch, except for Northern Matriarch. That's, you know, in Marion actually, where your where your silly your court of fools resides, Elia. Like they're not exactly as heavily guarded. But the point is, this place, it almost in a strange way, it almost feels more alive. It feels like there's just more people
Sorry about that.
moving about comfortably. Like everyone has their own little bit of chaos, but everybody knows like they're all just trying to go their own way. It's how do I put this? It's like we're comparing it's like you're comparing the way that you walk in Seattle and you're walking towards New York. Seattle, everyone kind of like stays their own side of the to the road. They kind of like hug the walls a little bit, and people kind of passively walk by and keep their heads down. And even if you wave at them saying hello, they're just kind of like they just kind of keep going. That's a little bit more of the Metrokian way. While in New York, like, yeah, people like, they'll smile at you, and it's chaotic, and there are too many people, and they're all kind of like shoulder to shoulder as they're walking on by, just shimming in their way to work, however it goes. But that's about the gist of things. But yeah, so you go over to the Rivermouth's edge, and there's a bit of the line, not too much, about maybe 5 to 6 people, but they're all talking to this group of gondoliers. These people who row across the rivers, and they're all just like wearing like these seems like a different kind of like uniform, where it's like a mix of this bright blue like short, almost kind of like t-shirt with different like red stripes, like just coming just 2 stripes that are coming down like a diagonal across their chest. And yeah, so they're all waiting in line. So you have like maybe a little bit of wait, could be 10-15 minutes, but there it is.
And wait, we shall.
You guys suck. Just talk to each other or something.
Well, you're the one who made it a 15-minute line.
That's
So
true.
where exactly are we going?
We're going to my employer's house, the IronWaves. See, I know
Okay.
you guys are all trapped in your stuff.
They know you're bringing a whole party with you?
They don't, which is why you're all going to be on your best behavior.
Probably happy to meet us.
Because I'm going to try to get you all employed, is what we're going to do here.
So define best behavior for me.
Well, remember when you basically destroyed half a table back on
Sure.
the barge? That would be considered worst behavior. So do the
Okay.
exact opposite of that.
So we know what not to do.
Don't break things. And I think we're pretty much good. The IronWaves, I mean, it's hard to describe the IronWaves. They are one of the most powerful families in all of Amun-Ra.
Sure.
But they're probably also the realest people in all of Amun-Ra. They're not stuck up. They're pretty genuine. But don't set them off. Like, don't. They're still. I'm sorry. It's very hard. I'm a product of a different time.
I'm just saying.
I fight with my prejudices and my experiences. Birria is not the Birria the way it is now is not the Birria I was taught that it was. And sometimes stereotypes conflict with the actual behavior, and sometimes they match. They're not. All I'll say is the best way to they're an odd contradictory group, the IronWaves, but they're wonderful. They are absolutely.
I was gonna say Bobby is literally sitting here like, I'm not racist, but
I'm not racist. I'm just old. Because I am a citizen of New Birria now. I'm an expat. I like New Birria.
Murdoch already have steady employment.
Well, now you're about to get a new contractor. Because unfortunately, with Matriarch now, because you guys are all fugitives, you gotta have someone to hold your back. Someone
a big old burger and takes a bite.
He just has a burger. Oh man, don't pick up the street burgers. You don't know where those have been.
Like final fight, Murdoch knocks over a trash can. There's just a perfect burger there.
Yeah.
And Bobby goes, don't eat that. Don't fucking eat that.
Yeah, you don't have
But the IronWaves were practically family. They're good people. But just don't piss them off. It's that simple.
Sure. I think I can manage that much.
Which around the
accent.
Oh, go ahead.
Accent quiet.
Oh, yeah, just listen. No, just listening. So the bottom line is, I'll just keep my hands to myself and speak when spoken to.
And you especially do not introduce yourself.
Wasn't planning on it.
Care of that. Because your dad's warping technology is a very touchy subject against a trading company as strong as the IronWaves. Your dad might be putting them out of business.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm going to be negotiating very soon. So don't you worry.
Which at this point, you guys have been steadily moving up ahead of the line, and you guys are approaching like one of the gondoliers. Like, let's see, all four of yous?
Yes.
All right, let's see. That'll be let's see. This is kind of like a half elf, like younger gentleman. He's got like some little gray spouts in his hair, in his darker hair, as he's kind of looking. He's like, that's about 3 silver from all ya. So 3, 6, 9. So gold and 2 silver, please.
Gold and 2 silver. I looked at Elia, grab it from the from the fugitive fund.
Yeah.
Okay. Elia,
so Elia reaches into the bag for monies.
Nothing's coming out. Seems that you have reached the end of that little happy fugitive bag. What is that? That's a dog. Okay, yep.
So Elia reaches into her own money and is just like, okay, here you go. Because I took your monies.
I'm sorry, 1 second.
Okay, bye.
What if he went in there and he never came out?
Right? He just disappears.
Like the like James the Giant Peach, like Freddy comes from the claymation world, and he comes back out. He's like, guys, I've been gone for 2 months.
Sorry about that. It seems my cat stole the dog's bed. My dog's old. Look at me, just like, come on, man.
Max.
Yeah, and the cat was like, no, this is mine. I just picked him like, no. You're on the couch. Anyway, so you guys gave up the gold. You guys are all together. You realize that you are out of money from that bag, but you have your own individual spending money on you.
I have eaten. I'm all Good.
Murdoch says
Sorry, I'm
after
always-
stealing a
Cool.
yak burger.
I'm sorry I'm always eating during this. It's always like about around dinner time.
No,
you know?
it's
And
fine.
I try to space out my meals evenly.
Don't worry, it's fine. It's fine. So in any case, you guys get onto the gondolier as you're all on the ship. Well, boat. I need to know my navy, but naval stuff better. As you guys all get onto this little boat, which rocks a little bit. Ooh. As the half elf kind of pushes off.
Murdoch goes to the back of the ship and carves another Z into the fucking
Hey,
into the side of the
hey,
boat.
I appreciate you not hurting my vessel, please.
I said I go to the back.
It's not.
Remember
that
what I
big.
said? As I look at Murdoch. Best behavior.
He puts his little knife away wherever he puts it, just under his little cape.
He's like,
Just kind of disappears amongst his feathers.
Is he okay?
I don't know. He's never really okay.
I don't know. I think he's fine. He's not.
He's a good bird.
He's not
just
gonna be
all
stabbing me.
lost.
That's all I want to know.
Oh,
No, he won't be stabbed.
No, you don't stab people.
Murdoch make vow never to kill.
Aw.
Even I don't believe you. As you guys are making your way.
Hey, come on, man. Leave the bird alone.
So you guys are now starting to follow the stream. You're kind of getting like more almost into the heart of Nigeria, as you guys are kind of sailing away, kind of snaking down this river. As you're kind of like seeing like more like similar houses, but like you're seeing like more like larger carts of anything. Just again, this city seems to be, this country, I guess I should say, is kind of always on the move. But it's a very comfortable sort of busy. You guys are, and also like again, how to best put this? It's kind of it's like a metropolitan kind of area, I would say. But yeah, so you guys are making your way, and around what's around the river band? You guys are coming up on this kind of like large estate that actually it looks to be kind of like more like an official house. It looks to be like the house of like where you would actually like go to court and stuff. Which you see like people filing out, and you just kind of hear you hear the sailors going like, damn shame. It's become nothing but a mess here in this country.
Causing the messes this time.
Just I don't know. It's just like a lot of adult-minded folks. There's been rumors about like some ghosts or something. So something about Moonface Islands. Recently, there's been an investigation, but nobody came back. It's been kind of weird. It's been definitely weird.
Nobody came back.
No one came back. So,
Huh.
I mean, it's been said. I mean, we don't really have like an official. Well, really, besides the IronWaves, I mean, they kind of they're just warning everybody not to go really near those islands. Wonder what the hell is out there that's actually doing this. Might be just like a pack of thieves. or something.
Necromancer.
See, I don't really believe it's a bunch of ghosts. I just think it could be a bunch of asshole pirates out there.
Necromancer.
no, they looked like ghosts.
Who taught him that word?
I'm sorry, Dad.
Murdoch just looks at him and goes,
All right, I'm not gonna ask
So
him.
I looked at Axe and said, "Well, if he's from Matriarch, I'm sure he heard it from the ward guard." They're quick to call anyone a necromancer if they're doing magic they don't like.
Oh yeah, tracking guards. They don't like to.
Fair enough.
They don't even like to hear the damn word.
Welcome, assholes.
Hey, you know,
Rural police.
there's one thing to say. They do at least protect this. There are some good ones out there. I just think, unfortunately, they keep hiring a lot of guards that are just too power crazy. They're too power hungry. They're always like trying to. I don't know what it is. It's like if they have like an issue with their masculinity or something. It's always a shame. Always a real shame.
Well, so I look to the party of the kids here. Now, see, here's the difference. The Matrokians, they butt in where they don't need to. IronWaves, they don't have to help, but they do. That's why they're the best people to work with.
Like America.
They don't butt in. Matriarch
no.
like America.
Well, let's see. Yeah. So, yeah, and he's just also.
So I just imagine Murdoch saying like America, and then by who the fuck is teaching you these words?
It's Brooklyn. She's back. No, no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so basically, like, he was kind of looking. It's like, yeah, but if you do piss off the Iron Waves, you either got eternal dead or your head gets chopped off.
Worst things happen.
Yeah. Speaking of which, wait a minute. So, where am I taking you actually?
You're taking us to the
IronWave.
IronWave state.
Great.
I say, well, my head's not chopped off, so why do you think?
That's
Murdoch
true.
looks to Elia and says, "Who is Skeeth King?"
Well, I would love to tell you as soon as we get to those spires, but he's someone very important to me. Let's just put it that way.
Daddy.
I mean, I don't know if I'd put it that way, but
Did I hit a nerve? Elia?
Spoilers, Murdoch.
I'm your new adopted father.
Murdoch,
Just yell every narrative possibility while we get
Don't
Murdoch
worry, have
is-
enough
pass
river
the
to
time
do that for.
by yelling everyone's narrative
You have
possibility.
so much river to do that with.
anyway,
But yeah, so he's kind of like,
I don't know about that, but
Hmm.
he's just, I don't know. He's been very helpful to me, and I want to thank him any way I can.
That's fair.
okay. Well, as you guys kind of like, you guys are drifting by, and you guys are like seeing like people file out of the court. You see, it looks to be like a small family, but they're just sobbing. They're just kind of like, they look to be at complete distress at losing something. Maybe the case, or maybe they had to pay a fine, or it could have been something much worse than that. But so the river actually starts to split. In fact, let me pull up the map. Do.
Oh my God.
Let's see.
What's with the Golden Gate Bridge in the background?
I literally just
What?
saw that. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh,
Is
I'm
that your
sorry.
green screen?
Let me get rid of that.
It looks pretty cool.
No,
Yeah.
it did.
I was gonna.
Put
I
it
was,
back.
It looked pretty.
No, I know, but like I was gonna have that for the Now With This thing, but we didn't get our cameras working, so I forgot about it.
Oh, your funny little backgrounds.
It looked like a postcard, dude.
Yeah, pretty much. I was gonna be like, "Hey guys, I'm in LA," and they're like, "Really?" Nah, I just wish.
I'm in LA with the Golden Gate Bridge in the background. Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm glad someone added Murdoch's name to that picture now, because last time it was question mark.
That
Still.
was my fault. That was my fault. Also, I just wanted to quickly like let you know it was like Skosh, like SKOSH, Skosh, if people were curious.
Yeah.
Fact checking the
But yeah,
audience.
so on this little mappy here, because you guys had to give this wide berth, so you see like all the way to the left there. You guys went all the way to the left to give those islands that wide berth, and you're coming in like through like the little like opening in the river. So you guys are actually starting to like head off towards the right. So you guys are now literally, it's it's been taking you a while. Like that's why he was kind of like, okay, which he's probably gonna charge you like an extra 10 gold because to
Nice.
get there, you guys are gonna be crawling around somewhere about midnight. Because that estate is literally close to like the heart of Beria.
Yeah.
So
There's no curfew. No curfew in the IronWave house. Well,
true.
One of them there is, but
No, that's fair. That's fair. So, yep. after about hours of sitting in a little gondolier boat, you guys have your food, and the guy he's been trucking along. At a couple of points, you kind of like almost like see him like pull it down and kind of like pop the top off the bottle and just chug it away. It's kind of like oh boy.
Murdoch joins him as he cracks
Love this
open
place.
a
No one
can of
gives-
Monster
no one
Energy
You don't
drinks.
fucking
shush.
Beria.
Val,
Love it.
stop. Your character does not have these things. Silly boy.
Murdoch would totally drink Monster Energy drinks.
Sure, but not today. You're in fantasy land. Here, drink some wine or something.
Or something.
Because that's probably what you would most likely have. Not like expensive wine, but like satchel wine. Because, look, even in Magic Land, water's not really the best thing for you, unless you get somebody to purify that for you.
Okay.
Milk is still a good option, especially Yugen milk. Got a lot of good calcium in there. But yeah, so it's crawling about. Yeah, it's midnight at this point. You see a cart pulled by 20 Pippins. No, but you guys.
Hi.
All right, so the gondolier stops, and you kind of like see him like with like a heavy labored breathing. It's just all right, here you are. 10 gold, please. I wasn't expecting this kind of boat ride.
I give him the 10 gold.
All right.
Pat him on the
Thank
back, and Axon pats him on the back. You've deserved every piece of that gold.
He kind of falls forward a little bit, just like oh. Like he seems very much winded. He's like, well, y'all take care now.
Remember, you rules. You gotta take a break.
Yep. But and then you see these steps, and they lead you on a path now, and it's kind of leading you up to this like. This is besides some of the two mountains and the larger kind of like smaller mountain range of Kraken's Beak. Bobby, this is probably the highest bit of elevation here, which is kind of like this large kind of it's not a hill. It's called something else. God, words. How do you do it, Matt? Words. Well, whatever. This large hill that actually
It's a
does
steep incline.
no, that's not it. It's not it. It's like it actually has like a name. But
Plateau.
nope, that's actually flat. Yeah, so this large
Well, whatever it is.
this large hill, it is known as the the Ironwind Silver Estate, because it is one of the really the only house that is mostly made out of wood and silver. Now, I mean, obviously silver is a nice color. There's a bunch of silver, but like, there's the red wood, the typical wood, but like this is actually like, as you guys are kind of like walking up the steps to this estate, which probably take 10 minutes. It's a little bit of a hike, but there's actual like adorned silver that seems to be like weaved within the wood itself. So it has like this strong structure, but I think it's not only just there for style, Bobby, but like you have kind of an idea that it might be there for something else. You don't quite know. Actually, why don't you give me an Arcana check, please?
Arcana check.
Actually, hang on. Axon's smart too. Give me also an Arcana check.
Murdoch's smart too.
Murdoch, you're a good sorcerer boy, but you haven't
whole
really
party
messed with this.
Sorcerers are innate magic users. He's a learned magic user.
Yes.
Me too. So it's a little different.
Yeah, exactly.
What's all the hate on
And
Murdoch?
that 20, 21.
What's all the
Nice.
hate on Murdoch
No,
and
there's
being
no
born
hate.
privileged?
Okay, here's the thing. Murdoch, it's like this. It's like if you walk up and you're just like, I am a natural born basket player. I'm just that good. But I don't have any techniques.
Goddamn right he is.
But then there's someone who's like, I'm a learned basketball player. I know what these techniques are called.
Look, man, Murdoch would never fake
It
the funk on
doesn't
a nasty
matter.
dunk.
What-
Murdoch would
what-
never fake the funk on a
What'd you
nasty
get,
dunk.
Axon? What'd you get, Axon?
16.
16. Not quite enough. And you said 21?
21, nat 20.
Okay. What I will say though for you, Axon's like you know it's not really a typical. I mean, it's more for fancy building. If someone wanted to add it, it's definitely more for like for more like the nobles, which you're thinking like there is some magical property to it, but it's something that your school hasn't really touched upon a lot, and it is especially because of matriarch influence. Because Bobby knows that silver is used for a lot of creatures that actually have resistance against weapons that are not magical. But it is also a nice, like, this silver, it usually keeps ghosts out of places. So if you have, let's say, like, you can either have, like, a quick circle of salt, or if you actually draw like a circle with chalk or whatever you can, and you drop some blood on it and kind of like force your will into this, you can protect yourself from ethereal beasts or creatures and stuff like that. But in this case, with silver, it is a constant kind of barrier that either makes it impossible or very hard for ethereal beings to enter. Just a little something interesting about the IronWaves.
I was just imagining Murdoch wearing a pair of Air Jordans.
Cool.
Oh, Val. I don't even know what that is.
That shit sounds cool.
I don't even know what it is. But let's not get into it.
No. I meant the thing like using blood and shit.
Oh, okay.
Like the magic, like keeping away like ghosts and shit and creatures.
Oh, I see. Cool. But yeah. So you guys start and head up to the door. You guys made up to the door, and you go a knocking. Right? Unless are there any other preparations you guys want to make before you walk up to this silver adorned house?
Knock. Honey, I'm home.
Murdoch licks like his little feather thing and just goes like tries to straighten out his eyebrows.
Okay.
Axon puts his hands in his pockets.
Cool. Let's see. So you don't really hear anything
Axon,
at first.
posture.
Then you see the door and it goes. Damn, door's heavy. Hang on. And all of you see a cat. You guys see like this like small but it's standing on two legs. Three of you, Axon, Elia, and Murdoch, give me just a straight up intelligence check.
Intelligence.
even
While they're
this
doing
is-
that, Freddy, do you want the image?
Actually, yes. And then, actually, Elia, you get to have advantage on this because you've seen them before, but it's still.
I
kind
thought
of-
Elliot. Wait, no. It's been like a day since Elliot like had she rested immediately.
Right.
I thought she was still exhausted or something.
No. We already had. The
I
rest.
realized.
You got it.
I got a 16.
Okay. Axon,
21.
21. Nice. And Elia, what'd you get?
17.
Nice. The three of you know that, like, oh wow, this is a tabaxi. It's the cat race. It is quite literally like there's like, again, like with the history of the great calamity of Umin, magic seeped out into a lot of different creatures and started that evolution process very quickly. You guys, let me quickly download this image for you so you guys can see what the hell this guy looks like.
This is the guy who got usurped by Bobby. in the play testing.
Well, don't tell them that.
Wow.
But I love him so much, though.
I know.
I'm about it, man. This is
This is my son. It was not my son, but it should
There
be.
you go. There he is.
Yay!
You see this cat. Except right now at the moment, it's not wearing any armor. Just kind of it is a chilled out. Looks to be like blue velvet, kind of like a bathrobe. As he's like, he's like rubbing a big old blue eye. Hang on, you guys actually can't see what I'm doing. It's like rubbing a blue eye. He's like, oh, hey.
I go, hey, Squirt! Fancy meeting you here and not in Matriarch where you were supposed to pick me up.
You know, come on, Andy. I couldn't wait for you forever, and I was hungry. Wanted to get home. Sorry.
Oh,
Where were you?
Want to say anything because she's afraid she'll sound
I was in Matriarch doing your dad's dirty business.
Yeah, but like, you were there for like way too long.
Because I was in jail. You know the signal. When I'm missing after a certain amount of days, you come and get me.
Murdoch,
Oh, man.
Murdoch,
Sorry.
Murdoch hides behind he hides behind Bobby's boot because he's like, that's a fucking cat. I'm a bird.
No, I immediately put my hand on Murdoch. Don't worry, he's a good boy. He's not a cat. He's a boy.
Yeah, that's right. I don't. What are they trying to call me?
He thinks you're a cat. I don't see it.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't see it either.
But yeah, remember all those days back when you were in school and your parents were too busy to pick you up and you stood there alone like an idiot? No, you don't remember that because I always was the one who came and picked you up.
Oh,
You left me alone at school, Bullet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look, I had to get home, and you're okay. They're okay.
I mean, I'm always gonna be okay. I'll make it out always, but I mean, look what I got here, Bullet. Obviously,
Yeah, you
things went crazy.
yeah,
I
you
come
brought
home with
friends.
nothing but a bunch of strays.
brought a lot of friends.
Strays.
You could call strays friends. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Well,
Murdoch steps forth into the mansion.
Ellie is just amen.
Axon just simply gives Bobby a look after she says strays.
whoa, you got a bird. Oh, come on in, little fella. As he's like same height as you. So you guys enter in this mansion, and well, when you hear the word mansion, you would think there would be like almost like marbled glass and different types of beautiful stonework and carvings and all that. This doesn't really have that. Like, the outside, it was adorned with like I said before, with the silver and the that similar still like redwood, but like the outside looked intimidating. It was large. It had a presence. It was a little boxy. Like it was almost like if you stacked like the like boxes on top of each other. But it almost looked castle-like. But on the inside, it looks comfortable. It has like just like a dark wood floors. It's got like a couple of rugs. There's a staircase that kind of like spirals up to the upstairs. To the left, there's kind of like this, decent sized like sitting area, which looks to have like plush, comfortable leather, red leather in front of a fireplace that actually is still going, and it seems like there's somebody like in a chair that's kind of poking at the fire right now. They're just kind of like sitting in there. Just, Bullet, I said you can't stay up so damn late. You gotta go to sleep. But Mom, I heard, come on, look, it's Annie. She's home now. I wanted to see her. She's home. This is cool.
Hey,
Yeah,
get
because
it.
she's late. Come in. Bullet, go upstairs, go to bed. All right.
I'm only late because I know how this went. I'm only late because you didn't let the boy come and get me.
He's just a boy, though. You know him. He needs, just come in.
He's 20 years old now. He's not really much of a boy anymore.
Look, I don't want to keep up this charade anymore. Like, I'm just gonna sit here on this chair until you come here and sit on that chair over there and tell me your story.
So I walk in and I sit on the chair.
As-
She's probably
No.
got freaking alcohol there too, sitting there. So
Yeah,
I'm about
yeah,
to
she
pour
does.
I pour myself a glass.
'Cause she-
I
Murdoch
just sit
grabs
there
a
right
glass
next
and
to- I am casual with Guinea.
Yeah, which well,
Murdoch
hang on,
grabs
hang
a
on.
glass
Just so you
and
know,
he wants some.
before you do, Murdoch, before you do, because you guys enter into this room with her, so you guys have seen like actually like a lot of books. Like there's like it almost looks like a miniature library. While of course there's a fireplace there, so I guess you could tell if there are any books she doesn't like, she just throw it in this place. But you guys,
Murdoch wants to read.
but however, actually right there, you see that image right below? There she is,
Yeah, that's Ginro.
right here. That,
Oh, okay.
that is her name. Actually, I was
I
getting
get you an
that.
image of her too, real quick.
Actually, yes, please. That'll help.
I was surprised. I didn't think we were going to see Ginro so quickly here, but I can get an image too.
It was perfect. But she's not wearing that typical.
This episode, we run into all of Ivan's characters he abandoned.
Jeez.
Uh,
One second.
let's see what's going on here. So
Um,
what happens when you give me 4 months off? Too much time to think.
But yeah, so I know. But the other thing is like, you know, she's wearing just like this, like a white bathrobe, and it doesn't look like she's got anything else under there. She's,
Oh hell no, she wouldn't.
yeah, she's just kind of chilling out. She has, it looks like a large bottle of, she loves bourbon. She's a bourbon kind of lady. And she she does have a couple glasses, literally 2 glasses, one for herself, and looks like she knew that you were going to be coming home anyway. And sorry, 1 second. Can you get out of here? Nope. Go. Thank you though.
Vicky Cam.
Yes, I took him potty and I fed him breakfast. All right, bye. You're great. I love you, but go away. Bye. Cool. That was Ginro, you guys. I'm kidding.
Yes, it was.
You gave me the image. Perfect. I'm excited. I've been so excited about this character. I've been so excited for all of you guys to see her. But yeah, she looks like. Sorry, folks. I'll be a little bit faster about this. Pow, like that.
Ow.
This is her.
That's my wife.
That's yeah. Yes, but you know her as Ginro, as you know, she's got like, you know, her longer kind of like again like a mix of like silver and dark hair. Just, and it looks like it's like in between, like getting dry but still like a little damp. Looks like maybe she took a bath or something recently. It's kind of like all like coming down and around her face a bit. She's like, so who are the strays?
See, this is the extra baggage I have to carry when a deal doesn't go quite the way it needs to.
Yeah, well, what the hell happened?
Well, business taken care of.
We went to prison.
Yes. The Matroki and the guard,
Jail.
the ward keepers once again catch me and blame me for necromancy.
Oh.
The usual.
Oh, the usual. Well, I mean, I probably would have gotten you out in at least a week, but glad you got out here early. And without money being spent. That's good on you for that.
Spent?
Anyway,
You got the diamond I was looking for?
Yep, I take out my hat.
Yep.
And inside the hat, I give her the diamond.
You like toss it over to her. It's like, oh, hello, gorgeous. Been waiting for you. Well,
Me too.
I'll call these folks your associates then. Welcome, welcome. Have a seat on that couch over there. You guys like a drink, something?
Murdoch nods.
You look underaged.
I'm not.
Fair enough for me. Let's get you all some glasses.
I mean, bird ears, am I right?
Bird years.
I'm
That makes a lot of sense. Make a lot of sense. But I know you just got here, Bobby, and like she just kind of like she gets up and she's a little wavy, a little iron wavy, a little tipsy, as she kind of like pulls out of a glass cab. She's like, "Why am I doing this? Hey, Bernard, give the old little girl a drink here, please." And all of a sudden, like literally, like as fast as lightning, behind her, just you see like a butler there, a butler with just shocking white hair, not like the typical white hair that you would find like on like an older gentleman or lady, like just really anybody on any elderly person, but it is just a bright white hair. As you see as it turns around, it is a dark elf, like 100% dark elf with like long ears like off to the side, with these like two deep purple eyes, similar to the Murdoch colors down there actually, but like this dark purple, and he has like this quirky mustache. As Bernard looks and goes, "I am here, madam. I am very sneaky."
Oh no! Get your Adam Sandler references out of here. Also, get this image out of here. I'm getting an erection.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. Me too. I got excited.
Trust me, Freddie, we all have it downloaded now.
Jeez. Yes. But in any case, yeah. It's like, Bernard, get all of us some drinks. We've got more business to talk about. Yes, all right, absolutely. Right now? Yeah, now. All right, right now. As you guys all sit down, comfortable plush red leather behind your backs, as you guys are each getting a glass of this bourbon. Even if you guys didn't really ask for it, you're getting it. Now, Bobby, I know you just got back so soon, but I already got another job for you.
When don't you?
That's true. That's true. Tonight, it'll be girls' night. And yeah, she stares like straight at you, Axe, and like, don't worry, you can be included.
Murdoch comes out and just says, "Is Bobby gonna have to kill somebody?"
Maybe short stuff, maybe. But I got a little bit of a problem. We've been waiting for a shipment of spice for the longest time from Saffron Jungle over there. And it seems that a couple of our boys actually went missing. Bobby, I need you to take a ship in about 4 days. Big old ship that'll take you over to Saffron Jungle. I want you to see if it's a Billimucks kind of trying to dip their dirty hands into our potluck again. Or it could be something else. But otherwise, it'll be 5 days she'll be there. And I'll need you back within a week and a half or so. Yeah, because I need that shipment of spice there, Bobby. We're going to be hosting a dinner party. And we need the best for our chefs. You know how they are.
Mm-hmm. Consider it done.
Old Merle, he's going to be at it again with his cooking jive.
Yep, but just one quid pro quo this time.
Yeah?
I want the strays I have here. I want them official. I want them working underneath me.
See, I'm just a little bit tipsy. I'm sorry. Squeeze me? You wanna have these little?
Well, not just them
youngins out here?
official. I want to be official too. Because unfortunately, because your son didn't pick me up in time, we're all considered fugitives in matriarch. And they've got their ships all looking around for us.
Mm.
And I can't be behind the scenes anymore. I need official protection.
Which, by the way, you hear a, sorry, go to bed, Bullet! Otherwise you're grounded! Damn it. Bullet! Sorry.
Axon feels a slight sense of deja vu going on.
Yeah, I looked at Axon. You two would get along.
Bullet! Yeah, let's see. So, yeah.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I swore an oath of sorts to your husband. Don't leave things better than when you found them, and I can't leave these kids the way I found them. That plain and simple.
Then I'll just ask you a quick question then. You trust him?
I trust them under my direction.
See, I gotta know if you can actually trust him. Because, Bobby, I trust you. And
I trust you too, Guinea. But but you guys are the exception. I don't trust anyone else. I only trust the IronWave.
Oh, that's fair enough. That's fair enough, darling. Well, you trust him enough. Because if you want people working with you, you got to make sure that they're not going to stick a knife in your back. Or even if you know that they would, and almost like, for a strange second, just like glances over
Okay,
at
if that's the
Murdoch.
case, I trust that they're not able to put a knife in my back.
Elia speaks up and looks at Guinea and says, like,
Ginro. Please.
Ginro?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I get to call her
sure.
Guinea.
So she looks at Ginro and she says, don't you think that the best judgment is your own? How do you feel about us?
Honestly, jack shit right now because I've had 3 bourbons.
Okay, well, trust your gut. Drunken words, sober thoughts, all that.
Honey, my gut's completely drunk as well. I think all of me is feeling good and giddy.
Perfect.
No, it ain't. It ain't perfect.
I'll tell you what. I'll catch up. We'll do business.
She has like a good hard look at each of you, and then she kind of looks. She asks, you, Elliot, just, what do you want? Like, what are you looking for in life?
In life?
Yeah.
I have a couple things I have to resolve before I can get on to all of that.
Tell me one dark secret.
Mine?
Yeah, just a girl's curiosity.
One
dark secret. And if it sounds good, I'll let you in. Under, obviously, Bobby's watchful eye. The other one's a little lazy.
As Ellie is thinking, Axon leans over to Murdoch. She asks the hard-hitting questions, doesn't she?
Yeah. I'm rolling that insight dice.
Okay.
Well, I mean, tell, like, what are you gonna say?
Okay, I'm just gonna say, honestly, like, she kind of shrugs and she says, like, how... I don't know how to word this, but I'm looking for help to find...
Oh, she cut out.
You muted yourself.
No, no.
I muted myself.
Steve King silenced her.
He's like X-nay on the king say.
No, I just need help finding someone that I've lost.
I immediately lean into Ginro. This is what I'm talking about. These kids are... They all remind me a little bit of myself. That one.
Oh, I know. It's cute. It's real cute.
Looking for power where she shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
The boy there, he's looking to prove himself. Law be damned. And the bird, well, the bird doesn't remind me of anybody. I just enjoy his company.
Well, you know me. I've always loved a little bit of
But-
chaos.
To sweeten the pot here, you want secrets? I can give you something more valuable than secrets. Guess whose boy that is?
She puts her hand up to your face and kind of gently push you away, being like, "No. This is my talk. This is my talk." You say, "Look for someone that you lost." You got a
That's
name?
right.
You got a name for that, honey?
He goes by a lot of different names.
Or, status? Boyfriend? Husband? Grandpa?
Ugh,
Daddy?
father.
Daddy.
No. Father.
Daddy.
Oh, no, I rolled. Okay. So do you want to roll a deception check, or are you hiding anything? Because she rolled a 24 in insight.
No, that's super true. I'm looking. As
Just,
far as whether or not I'm looking for my dad, that's very true.
no, I mean just in case. Are you withholding?
Oh, am I
any
hiding
information?
anything?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
In that statement. Okay. Why don't you type it to me then? Because her insight was so good that she kind of narrowed it down. I don't want Stina saying this out loud, so that way you guys know about this either. So yeah. So while you're typing that to me, she looks at you, she says like, "Okay. All right. I can't just call you a bird forever. What's your name, little fella?"
Murdoch.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Man who killed me.
He's fine.
I looked at Guinea. Maybe he does remind me of me.
Fair enough.
Axon looks at Murdoch, kind of tilts his head.
And you, Slim
Looks
Jim.
at accent.
What about you, Stringbane? What are you looking for?
Well, in my heart of hearts, I'm just
Also,
like Bobby said. Oh,
What's
Bobby
your name
said.
too? What's your name? I need to hear all the details.
My name's Axon.
Axon what?
Axon looks at Bobby.
I give a nod. Give him a nod.
Axon Stone.
And as I immediately turn to Ginro and I just nod at her like, do I deliver or don't I?
Yeah.
Mr. Stone. As Mr. Stone.
He clutches his glass a little more tightly.
As in as in Jameson Stone? Big wizard and lead of Gatestones? Possibly running the merchant business, the sailing business dry, I should say.
They'll say stone too much here.
Takes another sip. Yeah.
You must either have a big set of balls to be coming in here so openly.
Like Bobby said, it was complicated.
No, he's just an idiot.
Axon looks at Elia.
Question's still the same. What are you looking for, boy? Don't be all shy now. I know I'm cute.
That's, I guess, difficult to put into words.
24 again.
My wife is insightful.
She is actually. She's insightful as fuck.
Broad strokes, autonomy, more or less. Kinda.
She kind of gets up from her chair and she walks over to a very uncomfortable distance where, like, and keep in mind, she might be a little bit older, but she's still kind of rocking it as, you know, she, again, is in her bathrobe, which it's very loosely tied,
She slips out.
Mr. Stone. So you're kind of seeing a little bit of flesh as she walks by, and she's staring you right in the eyes, and her hair is like dripping down. And for a second, you see just a little glint in her eye going. And she puts like just 2 fingers under your chin. Maybe you and I could do a little bit of business. And you can smell the bourbon, by the way.
Whew.
Elliot leans over to Murdoch and says, "Mommy."
What?
Maybe your daddy and I could talk for a little bit. And then she kind of like slaps her face like, I'll keep you. And just steps back. All right. You and the crew? I guess you're all going to be, all right. I'll make you official IronWave property. You nasty kids.
Murdoch don't want to be property.
But you are. It's too late. You said it.
Murdoch looks to Bobby. Bobby,
It's
did you sell me into slavery, Bobby?
It's not slavery. It's contract work.
Elia shrugs and says, "I'll drink to that," and down.
It's an honest living.
Very much so, actually. We take good care of our people. We love you, but we might kill you. But we love you.
She'll kill you because she loves you.
That's right. So,
Accent is still very tense and.
but in any case, I need to get that shipment of spice back here. So that ship's going to be going out in 5 days. I've already got a crew set up to man the ship, though. I think you guys, you're a little short on muscle. So, Bobby, I'll tell you what. Tomorrow, let me think, around this time? Yeah. Bernard, and immediately behind you, Murdoch, just, you hear it again, as, like, you just, like feel a cold wind and a quick, sudden appearance of, yes, ma'am, what can I do for you? Give these lovely people, why don't I give each of them a little pouch of, like, 50 gold or so? They can get themselves re-equipped with some supplies. Of course, ma'am. And he turns the rest of you, and, like, out of like, just, like, this pocket, like, this, like, 4 little sacks of gold comes out. Instead of handing them to you, he just flings them, just, and you guys, like, can you all give me a dex save?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, sure. I guess.
Murdoch got a natural 1.
Oh!
I like to imagine he was just drinking his fucking drink, minding his own business.
What about the rest of you?
21.
17.
17.
As he contemplates the fact that Bobby may have possibly sold him into work he didn't want to do.
All right. And then Bobby, what was yours?
21.
Okay. So with the 17 and 21, 21.
Not enough. It'd be a 40.
Yeah, it was pretty big. No, but Elia, like, by the way, this is fast, but, like, you know, Elia lifts her hands going, woof! Like, you catch it. Axon, I don't know how, but, like, you actually catch one hand going,
Someone defend Murdoch.
yeah. Bobby, you just kind of dodge and go, pick that up.
Relax.
Yeah. While Murdoch, you're like,
Bernard Surly.
like, with that face literally going like, oh, as the bag hits you for a point of bludgeoning damage.
Oh!
As you are actually pushed back and you tumble, going. It's like
The chair just goes.
it's like, sorry, I'm.
Murdoch is just laying on the floor, clutching his stomach. Why?
It's like, sorry, I'm
We've
very
taken like no combat damage this whole campaign, and yet
also just like
I've taken all the combat damage.
that's
it's
true.
not combat though.
Yeah, it's environmental damage. Is what it
Yeah.
is.
Also,
No, that's it. We're fucking doing the now. Murdoch's not gonna pull out his knife.
but also he's like, sorry, I am very strong. And he just he drops the bag back to you, Bobby. He's like, I'm very excited. And he's just gone. Yeah, it's like, gotta love just a little bit of chaos in your daily activities.
Well, chaos fulfills the spirit.
That's absolutely true. Let's see. So she's like, got a little bit of gold. I want you to go and try to get yourself some supplies. And on top of that, you need to get yourself some muscle. So tomorrow, probably around like noon, probably noon or 1 p.m. Bobby. I need you to go down to some fighting pits that are down below. Let's see. They are called. It's called the Iron Horn. There's a secret word you need to pass by to. It's only really the know-hows that get in there. Obviously, we know how to get in there. But with that being said, you need to get yourself maybe a little bit of muscle, something to help you through. Because no offense, but it's a little small for my taste. You need at least one kind of strong little bodyguard or something. All right.
I immediately look upstairs to Bullet's room. I just stare. I don't say anything. I just kind of stare. Someday, kid. Someday, you'll get your shot.
That sound reasonable, though?
Oh, of course. I got a good eye for that.
Good. I'll take that as the consensus from you, Bobby. Well, all of y'all, if you want, you can stay here. There's some beds upstairs. Well, go on. Leave a girl to drink for a while.
Yes, said I'm staying, but I definitely
Murdoch walks off. He gets up. He's just been lying on the floor this whole time.
If you stare any harder, Mr. Stone, I'll have to make you pay for those eyes.
Murdoch takes Axon by the hand and pulls him along.
Thanks, little dude.
Elia, you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Bye, Bobby.
I'll be with you shortly.
Mm.
I mean, you too.
Does
That's not
any-
bad. No, I was kidding. No, I was kidding. It's like,
Oh.
no,
Does anyone else totally feel like Bobby's just sold us into slavery?
I sold somebody. Not you, though, Bird. I like the Bird.
Jesus.
That's my bed. I love my little personal Iago. Don't you worry.
You know, I was thinking about that.
At the end of this campaign, we're writing off like the end of Aladdin and the 40 Thieves. Okay.
Yes! Oh, I actually like that movie.
Well, you mean after you're reunited with your father?
What? Me? No, I'm the father. Remember the dad and Iago leave and go on a better adventure than fucking boring ass palace life?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Every day, Bobby finds the father, just looks at the mirror going, I found you! Every day. So anyway, yeah, so...
There's that gut-clenching moment where you have to choose between the hand of King, what's his name, and your son.
Oh, King
I don't
Midas
remember.
And all that.
Oh my! It was Midas.
Yeah,
Hand of
King
Midas.
Midas.
Yeah, the hand of Midas. You have
How
to
do
choose
I
between
remember
the hand of
that?
Midas and your
It was
son.
Disney.
Disney.
We all intrinsically know
Yeah.
something from
But-
Disney.
But
It was actually a pretty good straight to DVD movie.
Sorry. We'll talk about it later. Back to the show.
Yeah, back to it later. Back to it later. Maybe that'll be another drawer roll if we can. But anyway, so Axon, Elia, and Murdoch, you guys are heading up the stairs. And all of a sudden, quick as lightning, you see Bernard right at the top going, I can lead you to your rooms. Follow me.
Murdoch pulls out a knife.
Axon says, God, stop doing that! I'm already tense as it is.
I love this. But yeah. Let's see. So Bernard, he leads you down to a hallway, and which there's one door that says Bullet's room, pay the toll, then you can come in.
Pay Pay the toll.
Yeah, pay the toll.
What's the toll?
The troll toll, if you want to get in this boy's hole.
That's all it says. It's all it says is pay the toll.
Wait, can I go in there?
But now it's like, I want to do that, miss. You see, right now, the young Master Bullet is taking a little snoozer. Sleeping.
He was about to say catnap.
Shh.
Murdoch puts his knife away and looks at Elliot in action. Protect me from him.
Axon picks up Murdoch.
I will make sure you are very comfortable. Now, do you wish to sleep in a room together? Or do I put you in separate rooms?
Can I have my own room, please?
Of course. We have
Thank
more
you.
than enough rooms.
Murdoch wants to bunk with Axon because he don't fucking trust Bernard.
Yeah, Axon is totally down with that idea.
Would you like to sleep in the children's room? We have bunk beds.
Yes.
Dude, you want to do bunk beds?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Top bunk.
Then
Aw,
come with
man,
me,
I don't
children.
like the bunk bed.
again?
As he he leads down the hall a little bit. He kind of like opens up a room with like a little nice like silver handle, and the room opens up, and he's like, "This is your room, miss. It is, how to phrase this? It's a velvet room. It is a room
no.
with a large round bed. Like it looks like it's room for at least 6 people. It has 20 pillows, all big and floofy. It has a large dresser, and it's a velvet room. The bed looks
Fucking sick. Elia launches herself face first into the giant pile of pillows.
At first, you would think it'd be really bouncy, and you go, "Oh no, I'm gonna bounce my ass up to the ceiling." But instead, you actually bounce in, and you go, and you sink into it. It is a nice, comfortable, but it is a little bit softer than you're used to. It almost feels like you're kind of sinking into the bed, which in some cases, some might like a sturdier, harder bed on their backs, but to you, this feels pretty damn comfortable. It's certainly better than a bedroll.
Sick.
So let's see. You go to your room. He closes the door, and then he's like, "Come with me, children." And he walks over to another door further down the hallway. As he opens up, and it is just the whole room is covered with like, how to put this? The walls are all a dark blue, and they have a bunch of painted stars on them. So it definitely looks like a kid's room, where there are like 4 bunk beds, 2 on each side, and there's like a large chest, and it looks like maybe filled with toys or something like that. But he's like, "This is your room. Do you need anything else before I go?"
You just walk away.
Okay,
Don't
bye.
do that whole
And he just
thing.
before you even finish, he's gone. You didn't even know how the hell he got there. He's gone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and Axon's like, oh, okay, just do that.
Yeah.
All right, so which top bunk do you want, Murdoch?
Which?
Which top?
You said
Which
you said
top?
there's 2 set.
Who's on top?
I mean, Murdoch's totally a top. There's no debating that.
He's a what?
He's a top.
Yeah,
There was
he's like
2
a dreidel. He's a
I
top
like his
dreidel.
hat. He's a top.
Yeah, man.
He's a dreidel top,
Yeah, Murdoch goes to the tippy top, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, well there are 2. There are 2 tops. You want to be left top or right top?
Left top?
Okay. So you scramble on over to the left top.
You fucking die.
And it was a mimic. No. So you jump into the little bed, and it's, for your size, feels like a king size bed. It's pretty big.
Oh man!
So like you
Imagine a king size bunk bed.
yeah. So like well, I'm saying this is Murdoch size. Like in
Yeah. I'm saying for him, yes, that'd be the coolest.
Yeah. So like you're on top. You're just like wow. But like it's very comfortable, and again softer than what you're used to, since you've been kind of traveling a little bit on the road. You've been kind of like sleeping up in trees or in like little gopher holes or somewhere where you can be like out of sight. But this is nice. This feels nice.
Okay. No, it's okay. Murdoch jumps back. Wait. Will I suffer fall damage if I jump from here?
I'll
You want to try?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Axon will
don't tell
fucking
him what he
catch me.
gets. Just let him do it.
Axon will catch me, I'm sure. Murdoch jumps off.
Snaps his fucking neck.
Axon, do you want to try and catch him?
Yeah.
All right,
Restful
give me a dex
exercises?
check. Just straight up dex. As like you turn, and you see Murdoch going like, I can fly.
I rolled a 9.
Okay, so Axon goes, I got you. It's like you completely miss him, and you take like 2 points of bludgeoning damage. You know what? Today's tank is Murdoch. Murdoch, you've been the lovely tank of the group because you're
You
just
Murdoch's
can't
taking,
keep up with this shit at level 1.
you're taking all of the damage.
I know.
I
Axon
can't
feels
wait.
dejected.
I can't wait to wake up in
and
the morning and they've hit Dead Bird's body in the toy chest.
No, Murdoch just wakes up in the morning. You see him covered in bruise. Like, Axon, what the fuck did you do to him?
So
I know Axon can't hurt him. He hurt himself.
Axon's like, I have bad
Bird's got
dreams.
death
I have
wish.
really bad dreams, and I sleepwalk. I'm sorry.
I have nightmares.
But
Sorry, we had a very aggressive pillow fight.
Murdoch goes to wander the mansion. Murdoch limps away as he,
Okay,
as he
so
wanders
you reach
the
out the
mansion
door?
for a bit.
You reach for the door. Door doesn't want to open.
What?
Axon kind of reaches
Now
out
gotta
to him and
hurt
goes,
you.
"Oh, don't go, dude. I'm sorry. That was my bad.
But again, like you're pulling the door.
Axon, what am I supposed to do if I need to go potty?
Use the chest.
Do you
wait.
want to try the door, Axon?
Yeah, I'll try the door.
Okay, you walk up to the door. Oh, it was just Rusty. Sorry.
Oh.
Axon, do you really feel like Bobby has like betrayed us?
I feel like she's betrayed me. However,
You two are outside your rooms. What do you want?
stop it.
I'm sorry,
Sorry.
sir. I'm very fast.
No,
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
fine. It's fine. I'm over it. I've just had a hell of a few days.
Bernard,
Do
can
you
you
guys need
heal
anything?
me? Heal me.
I
Yeah,
have no idea how to do that, sir.
Oh no! What?
Take me to Elia.
yeah. Can you help Murdoch?
You need some bandages, sir.
Will they heal me?
Time out. Val, just go the fuck to sleep.
Yeah.
No, I want to explore the
He
mansion.
can do what he
Killing
wants.
me here.
God,
The bird is the word.
I'm just
I
saying,
want to
like,
look. I want to look around the mansion.
Oh.
Okay, I mean, just let me know that. I mean, you can do that anyway. It's a fucking.
He can
It's,
do what he wants.
by the way,
It's a
it's more of a
fantasy
house.
world.
Worried
It's
he'll
more of
take
a
more
house.
fall damage while he's doing that.
He can fall down the stairs and kill himself again.
No.
Well, at least then I have a chance to come back from the grave.
There's so
my
many
fucking
so
ability.
many things he can hurt
Ah.
himself.
All right.
That'd
Well,
be-
basically,
that'd be terrible.
He looks to you and he's like well, I mean the room is down that way. If you want to go.
Yeah, man. But Murdoch fucking goes running down there crying, Elia.
Okay, so Ellie, like so let's actually jump to Ellie real fast. So while you've been introduced to the room, you went into the bed. You feel a little movement in your pouch again that you carry.
Okay. I guess I have to look at this goddamn book.
Okay, so you pull out the book again.
Yeah.
And you can like open the page. You see like in writing it says so what do you think? She's pretty hot, huh?
It's like, Jesus Christ, dude. Yes, but also.
Well, I don't know who that is, but right? I say like a 9 out of 10. Like she looked 40.
Alrighty.
Oh wait, no, like, you're just having a little conversation in the book. It says,
I can't hear you.
"Oh, you can't?
No, you cut out.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Also, it looks like
You're fine.
Ivan's camera actually went out too. Well, we'll get back to that in a
no.
second. But yeah, it's like
I'll be right back.
okay. So but it also like it keeps scribbling and writing. Which, by the way, every time it writes something, that wording disappears, and then it comes up with new text.
Sure. So where are we at right now?
Right now, it writes up saying, like, so with this situation with this celestial spire, and she mentioned you're going to Saffron Jungle. That's actually a good thing. Because
Why is that?
Because this will be a lot more fun this way.
I don't follow.
Which it's actually written, they're like,
Elia just silently flips the bird to the book.
That's my girl. I'll let you figure this out. But definitely go to Saffron Jungle.
Before the spires in Beria? Or wherever we were going?
Can you connect the dots?
Yeah! Totally.
No, you can't.
No, but I guess that's what faith is about sometimes, right?
Absolutely. Well,
All right.
in any case, I had fun with your choice of words for the spell today. Actually, yeah, today. Which, remember, this is all like actually like being written as it's like cuts off. It's like, yeah, today.
Well, cool. Glad to hear it. I have something I want to take care of really quickly, but I guess we're going to the jungle.
Yeah, you'll definitely find some fun things in there. Anywho, go to sleep. Make sure you brush your teeth and all that. Take care of yourself. Splash your face. Get plenty of water.
All right. Sure.
I'm kidding. That's boring as hell. You should totally explore the house.
Yes.
That a girl. Go get it. Go get him. Slay Queen. Goodbye. Skeeth King.
Righteous. And now I'm leaving my room.
Well, as you open the door and you... Damn it, Val, you always do this. As you open the door and you leave the room, you hear a... Elia! Please hear Elia! Yeah, it's like that. Elia!
Elliot.
You open the door.
Yeah, and you see Murdoch there.
Oh.
Just...
His little
Okay,
legs.
take him down the
His,
What up, Murdoch? What are
his
we
little
doing?
legs and all bird like, heal me,
Well,
please. Almost forgot my manners.
First, she has to heal her divine celestial connection.
heal you.
Well,
Heal, please.
this works.
What?
What? Please heal me.
You see that he kind of like...
Okay.
see bruises, but, like,
I guess I cast Cure Wound.
Yeah, because you see a little bit of blood out of the side of his beak.
Oh, yeah. I cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
and just pat him on the head. There you go, buddy.
Okay,
Thank
so,
you,
so
Ilya. You're an absolute lab.
yeah. Go ahead and roll a d8, by the way, and add
Yeah.
your wisdom modifier.
My wisdom modifier, I think it's 3. Yes, no.
Yeah, it's +3.
Oh, shit. No, it's 4.
Oh, it's +4? Ooh.
Yeah.
Hang on, so that makes your spell DC 8, 9, 10.
Well, that just means he goes back to full health, right? Because, like, it's...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how much do you roll?
So it's 11.
Ooh. Yeah, you're right
Plus
back up to full health.
Yeah.
Which by the way, then, Elliot, for future reference, because of that cool ass magic item we've got, your spell DC is 15. That's a note to keep.
Yes.
Cool. All right. But yeah, so you heal. Let's jump to Bobby now. We've had too many shenanigans up here. So Bobby, after
We're having too much fun. Back to Bobby.
yeah, that's right. So Bobby, you're sitting on the couch. You're just hanging out for a bit, as you know you're hanging out with Guinea, as she's drinking bourbon, And she's like, "You gonna have a glass or what?"
Eyes looked to her and said, "It's not your third bourbon. How are the two eldest kids doing?"
Sorry, say that again. You
I said, not that's not your third bourbon. I said, how are the two oldest doing? The oldest kids.
fighting as always. I mean, they're all right, but they're just kids. I mean, they're decent, but like they still kind of fight. Sometimes, little Bolt's the only one who can really get in between them.
Yeah. So I stared up the stairs and said, "So you see what I see, the opportunity here with the stone kid, right?"
I can see eventually that all of our older ways of sailing and merchant delivery that way is going to die real quick. But the Iron Waves are always accustomed to change and evolution. So, if we dip in with this stone kid, maybe we can make a deal with his daddy.
We can solve two. We can kill two birds with one stone.
Oh no, I think the bird was very nice.
No, it's the bird. Yeah, I don't mean the bird, but I do mean the stone.
Yeah.
Got the two eldest kids squabbling for lordship.
I know.
Why not legitimize one of them, either the girl or the boy, whatever this is, with stone? Combine families.
I know. I've been thinking. The girl's a little feisty for him, though. I mean,
and the boy's like the exact opposite.
I mean, look,
the oldest is the one with the house cat personality.
Look, you know Jonelle, all right? You know her. I feel like if she does like him, she's gonna eat him up. And I mean that. I think
Mantis.
Well, all right. Not that quite graphic, but I feel like in many
No,
sense.
that's about what she do.
Wow.
That one was always the firecracker.
She always was, but I know that I feel like she could whip him up into shape, get that young man a little bit more confidence. Did you see him? See him the way he was eyeing me?
I know.
I know, just like you, drooler. I still got it.
Oh, you never lost it. You never will.
Maybe I made a deal with the devil, eh?
No, don't do that.
I wouldn't. Well, so that's the deal. Jeffrey or Janelle? No, I think that'd be a wise decision there. Have little Janelle maybe meet up with this Saxon kid and see how that goes. Then maybe Jeffrey will eventually take on over the business here. That's kind of as a lord.
What about Bullet?
I don't know. He's actually still kind of a puzzler. He likes to stay home, but he also wants to go adventuring all the time. I am still sorry, Bobby. I did call him back because, he was gone for like 3 days. I was nervous about him. You know how small and innocent that boy is.
He's tough. He's tough like his father.
He's got the heart like his father. He doesn't exactly have the same constitution or strength and all that jazz. He's not a dummy, though. Well, half a dummy.
I think he's more innocent.
Half a dummy.
Half a dummy. Again, like his father.
Yeah, again, like his father. God, I do miss him.
Cheers to Sukiro.
Cheers to Sukiro.
Touch glasses. Clink.
Clink. Well, in any case, I think Bull will be all right. I think eventually I'll just have to let it go. Or at least I'll die first. And then he can just do whatever he wants. I think I got another good 20 or 30 years on me. See how things go. And that's the best part about life. You don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
No, you do not. Sometimes you don't even know what happens after death.
Girl, how have you been doing? Like, have you been... Come on, have you been fooling around with any boys lately? Like, I feel like you're missing out on your fun.
No.
Oh,
You know, it's my usual stick. I'm just, as always, just tired.
Yeah, I know. That's why I need to stoke up the flames a little bit. You're always tired. Need to go out and do some exploring.
Well, I get that pretty much done with all the jobs you give me.
Well,
I get my mileage already.
you know what kind of exploring I'm talking about, sweetheart.
No, but I looked at her. You had your one and only. I had mine.
Touche. Well, in any case, this old gal's getting a little sleepy. And then you see as she kind of like straight up drops her glass going, I think that's the time for me to head off to my chambers. Good night, Bobby dear. And she leans down and kisses your forehead. And she kind of
Good night, Guinea.
steps off. Now, she heads off. You're kind of there on the couch alone. You stare into the fire. Kind of gives you a little bit of nostalgia as it crackles and plays and it's pretty warm. And for a second, the fire gets a little darker. Gets a little deeper and red. In fact, feels like it's like a little brighter. A little hotter. Kind of makes the room a little uncomfortable with this blaring heat. And it's strange. You kind of hear this whisper, this little don't forget the deal. Come on, I miss you. Please come back. Please.
I just whisper over that. Grow up, Lucy. Grow up.
God damn it. The fire kind of dies down a little bit again. And then an imp appears before you. How do you do? Hello, past queen of darkness. Hello, yes. The Lord has given me a message to give you. Yes. And he pulls out a little roll of parchment, and he's like, another deal has to be struck soon. We need you to do a little bit of chaos and destruction for us. Yes. And you see on that rolled parchment, like it is a picture that looks like of a church. Give me a religion check real fast.
Okay. That's intelligence, right?
No.
Religion.
Oh, wait. Religion. Yes,
Yeah,
it
it's
is. Yes,
intelligence.
it is intelligence. I don't know why. I always mix it up like wisdom.
17.
17. It is, you know that this is the Church of the Arbiter, pretty much also known as the Law Master deity. But this church in particular is in Matriarch near Narset. Narset, the main capital of Matriarch itself, they have its own large kind of, it has like large churches for each of their deities, but this isn't in particular like the large one. It looks like to be somewhere south between Tyria and Narset that there is, there's like another like smaller church. This is like very simple. We need you to burn it down for our lives, of course.
Oh, the problem is that I deal in mortal affairs now, and unfortunately, mortal affairs have me a little bit distance from Matriarch at the moment. So maybe tell hubby if he wants the shit burned down, he can do it himself.
Better be careful, miss. This isn't exactly a do now sort of deal. This is one of those make sure you do eventually kind of deals. Which at the bottom.
Why don't I feel so special?
Yeah, which at the bottom of the scroll says, by the end of this year, which you're kind of like, you are in the month before you get to the Hallows Night, which Hallows Night is usually when people kind of like celebrate that that time of death, the time to be with their loved ones, to remember them and to party and all that stuff. The Hallows Night is about a month away, so you're about 3 to 4 months towards the end of the year. He's like, accept this contract?
Do I have a choice?
No. I just like to ask. But I do apologize, of course. Big fan. Big fan of your work. And of course of your beauty as well.
Okay, I said contract accepted, be gone. Your queen is weary.
Oh. Of course. Is there any... Yep. And just disappears. And you're there alone with the little contract in your hand.
Yeah, I said, I whisper because I know he's listening. Said, how you like my new girlfriend?
That's all you hear.
I like how he's Hank Hill.
Oh, I just want you to come back. Anyway, so back to shenanigans. So Axon, by the way, did you stay in your room? Because you saw Murdoch going, Elia, and like running out of the room.
Axon felt defeated and dejected, so he just crawled into the bottom bunk underneath where Murdoch was gonna sleep and just curled up.
By the way, it's very comfortable. It's about a twin for your size. Like it's a little small, but overall, it's really nice. It's one of those like mattresses that like you don't really like sink into, but it's not really hard enough like where it's like, back in the barrack days of good old camp, you're not going to be having a sore back later. It's nice. It's just like a nice, comfortable, like firm mattress. You're kind of like looking up at the stars, and they actually start kind of blinking a little bit. Which, with your I'm giving this to you, with your own arcane knowledge, you're like, oh, cool. It's a little bit of transportation magic up there. That's nice.
Neat. Huh.
You just go, yeet.
Yeah.
It's a Matrokin word, actually.
Neat.
But yeah, so, but I mean, in actions, are you just going to go to bed?
I'm just going to go to sleep.
Okay. So you just curl up and you go to sleep.
Yeah, my passing thought says, Murdoch, man, he's never going to let me live that down.
Yep.
Yeah, Murdoch's already forgiven you.
Speaking of which, Murdoch and Elia, you two are both in the hallway. Bernard's behind you, going, If that is all, do you need anything else, or I'll be on my
Fuck
way."
off.
All right.
We're just gonna go for a little
He's
walk.
gone. Like, before
Good.
you even said that,
Bye.
you're just gone.
I don't like him, Elliot. He threw a coin purse at me.
I'm sorry, he threw a what at you?
He threw like a coin purse at me, didn't he?
Yeah,
Threw
yeah, he
something
did.
at us. How much was in those bags
50,
anyway?
50 gold.
50. Fucking sweet.
Well, you can only hold so much resentment for someone who's throwing money at you, Murdoch. Now, we're gonna go say hi to our little kitten boy. You coming?
Okay. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, when I turn in for the evening, I was gonna go say hi to my kitten boy too. He's just so popular.
He's so
Well,
cute.
okay,
I want
well,
to talk to him.
Both of these events can happen at the same time. So you two walk up to the door. Bobby's like about to like knock at the door. So you all three meet up.
Yeah. And I look like thought you two were asleep.
Elliot's like, well, surprise, we're not. What's the toll? What do we got to do to get into his room?
Immediately, I put my pack. I pilfered one of the War Keeper's badges while I was in the prison.
Yeah.
And I just dump in his little bucket.
Okay. You hear a
He likes souvenirs.
okay. So you just gonna open the door then?
I open the door.
Okay. You open the door, and this room is adorable. So the bed for Bullet is there anything higher than a king size bed? Like, what would you call that?
Size
a
bed.
A queen size bed is bigger, isn't it?
No.
A high lord.
We
High
will
lord.
we will call this an emperor sized bed because
Yes,
the
it's an emperor's
because the
bed.
size of this thing is actually like it was modeled to look like a ship. So it's like a large like front of like a boat, and and you see like the bed right in there with like big old poofy like pillows and stuff. You see like Bullet like he was kind of like snuggled in there, and he's like, "Oh hey guys."
My son.
Yeah. As there's like a mast like behind like his like bedstand where like a little makeshift like pretend mast is up there, and it looks like it can actually unfurl if it really wants to, but like it's there. And there's actually like a little like crow's nest at the top that juts out a bit, which also
Murdoch
has
sits in the crow's nest.
not finished. All right,
There was
but,
a
like,
tub of acid in the crow's nest.
Yeah, well, it is a smaller little like a curl up bed, like where like if something of a small size would actually like curl up and actually be able to sleep up there, you could. Which you see Murdoch just kind of like climbing up the side of the rope, and he's like, "Yeah, sure, I guess everybody come in." As like you're just kind of like, you're up in the little crow's nest up there. And he's got like a night desk and a wardrobe and stuff, but the biggest, coolest thing is like the ship bed. It's a ship bed. It's a bed that's a boat.
Bed. Does it actually work as a boat? Could
I like
it?
to believe.
No. No.
I think Bullet would believe it does.
Anyway, so what are you guys doing?
But I hand him the badge, the Warkeeper badge.
Oh no, you put it in the bucket, right?
Oh yeah, I put it in the bucket, but
Yeah, no, he's like, "Hey, what'd you put in the bucket there, Auntie?"
Wardkeeper badge.
Nice, cool.
Peeled it right off him.
He's like, "Hey, can I have that?"
Yep. So I got to dip in the bucket. And I toss it to him.
Yeah, okay. He's like, I want to wear this. This is cool.
You should. They'd love it.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna give it a
Saw
shot.
you wearing one of those?
How could it possibly go wrong?
Yeah, they'll think I'm like one of them, and I'll be like, "Hey, I'm like a guy. We could like hang out or stuff. That's cool."
I'm like a guy.
Yeah, he gets it. I could like fight some evil with them. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, that would be their exact reaction.
Right?
They would be happy to have you.
It's not a
Oh,
maze,
I
not
know.
a magic user. They don't care.
That's a good point.
I think we could all be friends. I think this would be great.
Yeah, but I said sorry for yelling at you. I'm exhausted.
No, I'm sorry. I love Mom, but it's like
I know she pulled you out before you even get here.
Auntie, what if like for a week, we like ran away somewhere? Just like you and me, like, oh come on. I want to go.
I know, but your
Mom
mother
would worry.
kill me.
I know Mom worries, but it's like I don't want her to kill you. I don't want to.
But I figured, you know what? I'm doing business in town for a little bit. I wonder if you want to come with me to the fighting pits tomorrow.
Oh, to the Iron Horn?
The Iron Horn. Maybe we can, test out some potential employers.
Oh, hell yeah. We can get some fights.
Exactly.
That's cool. All right, yeah. Yeah, but that doesn't start till like noon or something like that. Ooh, Auntie, can we want to get like some brunch?
Brunch? Hell yeah.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I'm so into boffles. It's bacon
What the hell's
waffles.
what the hell's a buffalo?
Oh, come on. I think it's a
Waffle.
cute name.
I
It's a
don't know if I
bacon
wanna
waffle,
know.
you know? I call them
A
waffles.
bacon waffle. Okay, just say bacon waffle. You silly. It doesn't need, you don't need these highfalutin names. You little metropolitan kids.
I just thought it was
Call it
cool. You know, it's like, hey, man.
bacon and waffle.
It's quick. You know, it's like here, slap a waffle on you. You know?
It's not quick if you have to
No,
explain
say
it.
bacon waffle.
Maybe-
Murdoch has never had brunch.
You see him sitting up now. He's like, well, maybe you need to learn about these things. You know, change is evident.
Yeah, maybe you got to teach me that, eh?
I'm
Also,
just kind of like, this kid doesn't get out much, does he?
No, he does not. But I just got to pat him on the leg, and I go, just want to check on you. I'm going to sleep. I'll meet you for brunch tomorrow then,
All
and then
right.
we'll go to the fighting pits.
by the way, you hear, y'all fucking shut up.
It's your mom.
You have a feeling that mom's chambers is right on the other side.
Oh, shit.
Night bullet.
Murdoch jumps
Night,
off the
guys.
crow's nest and onto the bed.
Kind of like
I
bounces the
scoop,
other bit.
I scoop up Murdoch.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Give me a dex check for that. So, like, you know, and
No,
actually,
no,
Murdoch-
he landed on the bed. He landed on the bed, and then I just scooped him up from there.
No, I know. So, like, give me a dex check. Murdoch, give me an acrobatics as you're jumping off the bed. Or off the crow's nest.
22.
I got 22.
Excellent. So in a perfect, somehow
Beef
scripted
noodle.
way, you actually jump off the crow's nest and you do a flip going, "Phew, murder," as Bobby scoops you up and goes, "Let's go, little buddy."
Oh, Bobby, I feel so safe in your big, strong arms, even though you might have sold me into slavery.
Who taught you all those words?
Murder!
It wasn't me. All right, but with that, you guys go off to your respective rooms. Bob already has a room. Axon and Murdoch, you're bunking together. Elia, you're heading to your large velvet room.
Hell yeah, I am.
And with that, we're going to take a break as
Wait,
they have their
oh, okay.
helpful, happy, long rest. We'll be back in about, should we say, 5
I wanted
minutes?
to ask Axon a question.
5-10 minutes.
5
Just
minutes.
let the thing play.
And then 1 second. Sorry, what were you saying there, Val?
I wanted to ask Axon a question.
Oh, well then let's go ahead and do that real fast, and then we'll move on to a break. But go ahead.
Murdoch's like lying there on the bed late into the night, like,
Axon. Axon, are you awake?
Yeah,
Axon!
I am now.
You ever killed a man?
No.
You know, you're probably totally gonna have to if we keep hanging out with Bobby.
The thought had crossed my mind.
Hey, Axon, you want me to tell you how to kill a man?
Have you killed a man before?
Of course not, Axon. You're totally dreaming. Hey, Axon, you started
Yeah.
jacking off yet?
That's
This
rude.
is a nightmare.
Because if you are Axon, you're weird. You're the only one who does it. No one else does it, and you should feel bad.
Okay, Murdoch,
This is-
roll
This
is Time for intermission.
roll me a deception check.
It took him 3 episodes to turn back into film.
Jesus fucking Christ! Natural 20!
Roll me an insight, Axon. Roll me an insight.
That's,
Don't
20,
bother.
that's 24 in total.
So yeah, Axon, roll me an insight.
Insight
Uh-huh.
6.
Okay, so just so you know, Axon, you are hearing this, like, at first you're like, oh, is that, oh, it's more, he's asked me a question. And then you kind of hear like a deeper, darker voice, and you are convinced, like, oh my God, this is such a scary fucking dream. What is happening right now? You're like hearing all these negative things coming from like the above bunk. You are certain, like, this is a dream. This is a dream. This is a dream. This is not true. And as you keep hearing, like, you ever killed a man? I can show you how. Do you like to do things, boy? I know you're a little older for that, but it's all right. Hey, let me tell you something else about your dark past. And like all these weird, nasty things are kind of get in your head. You take 4 psychic damage from the nastiness of this weird dreamlike state that you're not really in, and you instantly
Val, you
pass out.
jerk.
Uh-uh.
And with that, let's take a break.
god, I didn't mean to do that.
You can
Yep.
sleep it off still. Brunch with my cat's son.
All right, here we go. We're getting there. No, not that one. That one. That one's
My
all
cat's
good.
son, he's coming to stay.
Bam.
Now it's
We also
got
gotta
to
run errands.
Yes, you do. I think everything's good. Let me listen to the stream real fast. I think everything's good. Thanks for confirming that, me. All right.
Yes, it is sounding good.
Okay, so the next day pops up. It is a nice cold morning as you guys wake up to the briskness of the air as the sun rises just above the crest of the one of the other halves of the original Godthrow Mountains, which it's now
Murdoch.
actually called the Broken Mountains.
Murdoch gently comes down from the ladder.
Morning action.
How'd you sleep?
Axon rolls over, bags under his eyes. I had the worst nightmare.
You're still in it. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, what was it about?
I dreamt that you were talking about killing
The
people.
door slams open. Just. Hello, sirs.
Murdoch immediately pulls his knife.
We have brunch downstairs.
Why do you burst into every room so quickly? It's startling. Stop it.
I would also like to know that.
That's what I do, sirs. That's just what I do.
No, that's not how you do
Whoa,
it.
hold
People
on a
are on
second.
edge. People.
We're getting a raid. Woo! Sorry, this is
Oh,
important. I had to
we're
bring this up. Thank you so much for the raid. This is so cool.
We're being raided.
Yeah,
being
R-
raided by the RPG lab.
RPG Lab. Thank you so much for the raid. Come on in.
What does that mean?
It means we're fucked. They're taking over the show.
Yeah, they're gonna kill us.
Pippin, get him.
Okay.
Get him indeed. Woohoo!
The look he
thank
just
you
gave
so
me.
much, RPG Lab. That is their. And I'm gonna follow you later. But anyway, but thank you so much. Yeah, coming in for the adventure, for the party, for the excitement. We're about to pillage and royal and all that stuff. So
They've come to pillage. We have nothing to steal.
nothing. Let's see. So, you guys, blah, blah, blah. So Bernard's standing there. He's like, "Yes, it's just what I do. Now come on down. We've got brunch."
I was going to say, walk away from the door. Use the legs the way God designed them.
Okay. He takes one step and he's gone. Just poop.
It's progress, but I'm still really on edge.
So at this point though, you guys are all kind of coming out of your slumber. You waking up, rubbing away the sleepiness out of your eyes. You get your gear together. You go downstairs, and you see Bullet. You see Ginro. You see a couple other figures as well that I guess haven't met yet. But they look very similar, almost twins, sort of say. But you see a woman who looks, she's kind of thinner, but she's got like a more frazzled dazzled bristling hair. She's got like this like really cool, almost a little bit like a golden tinge to her eyes, as she's just digging into her breakfast. She's not slowing down for anything. She's having a good old gosh danging time. And then the boy next to her, which well, I should say man or woman. What am I doing? Because they're both about 20, I'd say 20 or so, something like that. And the guy next to her, he's eating up his own breakfast. The breakfast smells amazing, you guys. You're smelling eggs, bacon, different mix of sausage. You see like another type of meat that looks a little bit odd to you. It actually is a little bit of Yugen meat, Bobby, which has it has an acquired taste to it. It's like eating liver. Can be tasty. It's a little strange bit of texture though. Yep.
Good
Murdoch
for ya.
sits up at the table.
Oh.
How does my head only barely come up to it?
Yes. So actually, like you see like Bullets, like he's calling out to you, Murder's like, no, here, come here, sit next to me, sit next to me.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so like you running over, there's actually like a little like booster seat there.
Oh.
So you just like sit up,
Yeah.
you at the table, and Bolt's like, yeah, small guys.
Bobby just kind of jokes. Yeah, sit next to
Yeah, small guys.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm
no.
quite big, but I understand, your situation, because I like to think about this sort of thing,
You guys like my shirt?
Cool.
It is cool, Rave. I like it.
Cool.
All right, so you guys are sitting down having a good old breakfast. The family's there. Kinro is there. She's dressed in her attire now, which seems to be like a leather armor mixed with some kind of looks to be like a sailor garb. She's wearing a hat, and she's like, morning.
Morning, lady. Pimpin' hat.
Now I kiss her on the forehead. Morning.
You don't get to do that. It's cheating. That's cheating. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. With that.
Murdoch reaches
I
for
sit down.
sausage.
What are you doing?
Yo, Axon, come sit next
Okay,
to
now
me.
where's this baffle or boffle you're talking about, Bullet?
Accent sits next to Murdoch,
Yeah,
but is very unsure.
which by the way,
I'm
like,
sure what is now reality.
which by the way, everyone else is like kind of having like what it's called like hash. It's like a mixed mess of like hash browns and eggs and sausage and all that together. Like it's kind of like a mess. But you do see Bullet like eating like some kind of like pastry with once in a while like little bits of like meat sticking out of it, and he's like, "I'm having some now."
We'll share.
I mean, Bernard. It's almost like covering your plate. Bernard.
Pop just pops right in your plate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Murdoch,
no, he-
Murdoch looks over to Ginro.
To the gamer, but just so you know, real fast, Bernard does give you a plate, and he gives you guys breakfast, but to your request, he gives you a boffle, which does look delicious. And then you ask Ginro a question. What are you saying?
I asked Ginro. So I was kind of out of it yesterday. What's the job we're doing?
Okay, you say you're out of it. She's out of it right now. I just kind of like, need a shipment of spice, back from South Jungle. Ship lives in leaves in like 4 to 5 days. I'll be sure to update all of y'all as soon as possible. And you need to go back and see what's going on. You even need to see if the Billamux family is finagling with our stuff again. Or, just see if everything's all right. But no matter what, just get the shipment back here.
Yeah, okay then.
Easy job. Starting off lower level here.
Yeah,
Don't you worry.
It's no big deal. But if you gotta kill a guy, make sure you think about it.
Well, I mean, it'll be the last thing I do. Like, last resort, I guess.
Well, that's always sweet.
Murdoch takes one of his dag's hat and pulls a bunch of sausage links over.
Oh yeah, yep, you totally do. Like right in your dag. Which you notice, even though she's rubbing her head, she's like, "Oh man, hangover." She has another glass of bourbon for her, trying to get rid of the hangover with more alcohol.
Ah, hair of the dog. I know people who used to do that all the time. I mean, it works, but I don't think it helps, the alcoholism.
I don't know what you're talking about. And
he's very articulate this morning.
Yeah, it's weird. There.
Oh, yeah, no, I was talking to Axon most of the night, just talking about stuff.
Well, anyway, lovelies, enjoy your breakfast. Janelle, Jeffrey, what the fuck are you guys doing today? As you see the girl kind of pipe up her head and stuff. She's just like, oh, I'm fucking I'm going out there today. I'm gonna be having me a grand old time. I'm gonna go wrestling with some of the big boys. It's like, yeah, okay, that's nice, sweetie. That's nice. And it's like, yep, be wrangling me up some Yugans. It's gonna be great. All right, come on, Jeff. What about you? It's like, oh, come on, sis, stop it. Come on, what are you doing, Jeff? Like, she's just kind of like messing with him a little bit. It's like, oh, come on. Look, I'm doing a job, actually. While you're having fun, I'm doing my job. I'm taking care of the shipments and going through our inventory for today. All right, thanks. And he just kind of like slumly goes back to his meal. Okay, well, I told Bobby to make sure you go get some supplies. Go see the Bullet. Tell him go see the nice what is he, a yak man or something? And just like, oh yeah, no, great guy. I gotta take you to this shop I go to just for fun. He's super cool. It's called By Mystic Means. I think we should check that place out.
Sounds like a band.
Well, it's a shop, so let's go.
It kind of does, yeah.
Hey, how did you sleep?
What?
How did you sleep, Elia?
Oh,
He stares with a bunch of with like little bits of sausage sticking out of the side of his beak.
His little beak.
better than I have in years.
Nice. Great. Glad
Meanwhile,
one of us-
Axon's like living in an Edgar Allan Poe poem. Right?
glad at least one of us did.
Yeah. Actually, is Axon like? Is he exhausted or something?
No, he's still got a rest.
Just psychic damage.
He got a rest, but it wasn't a great rest. Like, it was a decent rest. It was one of those like where, you sleep, you get that REM sleep, but you don't get in that deep sleep. And it's like once in a while you kind of like wake up, like maybe it'll be like 4 a.m. Like, why am I awake? And then it takes like a few hours to get back, and then like around like 8 a.m. you're like, you know what? I'm gonna just get up now. It's one of those situations.
Did Axon recover his HP?
Yes, everyone got their spells back,
Okay.
their HP.
What
Everyone's
matters.
healed.
Okay.
Everyone's healed of bullshit damage. It's all gone.
The only thing Axon lost was a bit of his innocence.
Oh, I got you.
A little bit.
Well, so what are you guys doing?
We're gonna go to that Colosseum thing and fight stuff or whatever.
Yeah, but we need to go shopping first.
Yeah.
Supplies.
All right.
Okay, I guess I can give myself a little, I don't know.
Potions will be important. No offense, Elia. You're still young, still working that magic out. Gotta make sure everyone's equipped just in case you're not around.
Yeah, none taken.
Well, I mean, hopefully you guys got money to pay for Mom. Like, yeah, I gave him some gold, but, well, it'll be enough for a little something.
And just, Freddie, how much did she give me to pay the contracted muscle?
50 gold.
She gave everybody. She gave everybody 50 gold.
Okay, so that's what I have to present to the whoever we try to hire.
I mean, she kind of just like gave everybody 50 gold, so that way it's like a collective pool of like what? That's 200 gold.
Oh,
that's made
okay,
for you.
so don't worry. I'll be the one footing that bill then. Don't you worry.
Murdoch
Right.
is checking to see if
My
Axon is-
money's their money, basically.
Murdoch checks to see if Axon is looking at what's her name again?
Ginro?
Ginro's boobies. Are you
Make a
looking at
perception
Ginro's
check.
boobies? Hell yeah.
Joseph, they hide. They're elusive.
Yeah, I'll roll a stealth check for
14.
them. Whoops, got a natural 18.
I got a 16.
Okay.
Oh, you don't see. no
Axon, what are you
boobies.
looking at?
Looking at my plate and nothing else.
Which looks like
Okay. Yeah.
Good man.
You see a curvature within the plate of food he has, and that's about the most he
staring right at
gets.
him.
Aw.
Yeah, Ginro's not really noticing. Like you're blatantly looking. Ginro's just. It's another morning. I'll get chipper in about 5 p.m. All right. So
No, they have meetings for people with problems, like this.
Shit.
I've never been to one.
Deep.
I really like put fucking like his head down, like that's enough.
which
Best behavior.
by the way, as like you guys see like oh, and by the way, I forgot to explain Jeffrey. Jeffrey also has, again, like in the family, dark hair, but he actually has slicked back dark hair with almost white but still like silver like stripes like that like down the side of his head, and he's wearing a couple of spectacles as he's just kind of like getting up. He's like, well, y'all have a good day, I gotta go. And he just kind of like heads off. While Chanel's like, if anybody wants to, not you, Axon, sorry, but if anyone else not you, Murdoch, either. Actually, you wouldn't notice. You're looking at Axon going, "Are you a pervert? I gotta know." But anyway,
he's staring at Axon's boobs.
Elia and Bobby, why don't you give me an insight check?
Sure.
What am I inciting?
You're inciting Jonelle. Like she's kind of looking.
God damn, another nat 20.
Boy, can't wait for combat to go horribly for you.
Yeah, just say combat's gonna be a fucking bitch.
Oh man.
17.
17. All right. So, you guys are looking. Jonelle, you guys are getting the hint that she's checking him out. She's kind of looking at Axel. She's like, kind of like there's like a very small smirk. Bobby, you look at Jonelle and you're like, oh no. She's looking at him like a Yugen.
She's gonna fuck destroy him.
Yeah. You're literally you're like, she's like,
I looked at Axon. Make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids today, buddy.
Yeah, she peeks her head over to like, Mama, who are these people, actually? They just kind of came out of nowhere. Who's this fella? Oh, that's right, honey. That's Axon Stone. Ah, shit. Oh, whatever. Oh, my. Mr. Stone. Well, how you doing? My name's Jonelle. Kind of like reaches a hand out to you.
Oh, yeah. Hi. Reaches out, shakes hand.
Yeah, she grips
I'm
your
Axon.
hand. She's a strong fucking lady. Like she's actually like kind of like you are feeling a little like she's kind of playfully like rolling her knuckles.
Careful. Don't know where that hand's been.
Oh.
Murdoch.
Playful type, I see. Got it.
What?
But yeah, so she's like, oh, so you look to be like if you're a wizard. How nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I am a wizard.
Yeah. Got a girlfriend?
No.
I'll take you then.
What does that mean?
You'll find out later. And she just dips away.
I looked at Murdoch.
Axon. It's
Yo,
like,
Axon.
congratulations.
Yo, Axon.
most
Axon.
die at that point.
Yo, Axon. You're totally gonna lay some pipe later.
Yeah, which by the
Good
way,
luck, my dude.
He like raises a fist.
yeah.
Axon looks over to Murdoch. Reluctantly reciprocates, bro.
Right. Which by the way, Ginro's sitting there and is just kind of like, well, goddamn, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
And as I left her, I said they're usually dead at this point.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm kind of worried about.
I've never seen one get this far.
Ginro's like,
I'm morbidly curious.
I know. Ginro like looks over to Axe like, honey, you and I need to talk later. I'll give you some survival tactics.
Murdoch
Look
jumps
right
out of
to
his
his
seat.
eyes.
Oh,
Murdoch jumps out of his seat and
Mhm.
puts some sausages on his dagger so he can just like eat them
Oh,
and
yeah.
pull them off
Yep.
as he goes.
one time.
So, are we gonna go shopping?
By the way, she pulls out a hand crossbow, as you're doing this, and points right at Axe and be like, I swear to God, if you hurt my daughter, I will fucking kill you. I will shoot this straight in your goddamn little cutie ass boy heart and watch you bleed on the ground.
He's not that cute.
I don't think he's physically capable.
Do
I'll
we
be
have an
real with-
understanding?
Yes, but don't worry about it. You could pretty much shoot me anywhere. It'll just go right through me. Yeah.
The fuck, you ghost?
Yep, he's a keeper.
I don't know, man. I'm just really tired.
Welcome to the family.
He
The big
prays
weekend
for
bro.
death.
Welcome to the goddamn IronWave family.
Wait, what just happened? Am I still dreaming?
Bull's like, this is great. Come on, everybody, let's go. Bye, Mom. Thanks for breakfast. Bye, honey. Be safe. Look both ways before crossing the roads. Don't want no Yugen chomping down on you.
Don't worry, General. I'll watch him.
You better. Ah, my head. Bernard. Yes, ma'am. More bourbon, please. Of course, ma'am. You guys love this place, don't you?
Oh, I love it.
Axon's losing his mind.
All right. Well, you guys kind of awkwardly and slowly make your way out. I'm just curious, because knowing you, Murdoch, do you grab like a handful of like sausages, like throw them in your pocket or something like that, like pocket meat or something like that? All right.
Yeah.
What?
I've never
What?
seen you so silent before.
Not
Yeah.
beef, not beef.
Yeah, I was asking, like, do you just grab a bunch of sausages and put them in your pocket, or like?
Oh yeah, I just put them on the end of my dagger, and he's just like,
No, I mean,
one at
okay,
a time.
so-
Sorry, I
Like,
just
good
completely,
Bob.
Yeah, you completely. blanked out.
I just completely blanked out. It's really fucking hot in my room.
Those are some good sausages. So everyone's starting to leave. Are you leaving with them?
Yeah. Murdoch, like, runs across the table, like stabbing sausages and bits of meat and stuff.
Yeah,
And jumps
see,
off.
I know you. That's what I was wondering. Like, you're gonna do something kooky like that. So you've got like a big old dagger filled with sausage.
Yeah,
You got a sausage
meat
dagger.
He's
Yep.
got he's got a meat dagger.
You have a
Wait, that
meat
just sounds like a
dagger.
penis.
A meat
That
dagger.
just sounds like a penis.
Yes. That's the
Thank you,
joke.
Dad.
Family friendly. Now, you guys head out of the Silver Estate. You're making your way, and Bullet excitedly kind of like leads you through little bits of the city, which he's kind of like he's asking like, so how'd you guys get here? Like, did you walk through the city, or like, what did you do?
No, we
Oh,
came
we
across
took the
on a
scenic
boat.
route. We took the nice boat, the gondola.
Why'd you do that? That takes hours.
No, Bobby was
I
leading the
needed
way.
a nap. It's been a long trip.
Oh, Annie, you're always so tired. Well, let's go.
Live as long as I have, you will be.
Axon follows behind extra awkwardly.
Extra awkwardly.
Come on, Axon, don't walk behind. So, come on, Axon, hurry up.
You have so much to think about, accent.
Jesus, Murdoch. Sadistic.
I am traumatized and so much is being thrown at me.
What's this term with Murdoch? With just on the torture accent. I don't know where this came from.
Well, so Bullet kind of takes you down like a couple of alleyways, past a couple of different shops, and brings you to this cart that, or sorry, not cart. What's the right word for it? It's like one of those like giant, like not giant, like a large like a
barrow?
gypsy wagon. It's one of
A
those things
barrow.
where they what?
A barrow.
Oh, that's right, it is a barrow. Thank you. Yeah. So
I
like
pull one like every day.
oh, do you? Wait a minute, hang on. Like it's one of those like it's almost like a trailer, all right? But it's like it's made out of wood, and it's like where people go in to get like their fortunes told and all that stuff. So
Oh yeah, no, that's just a wagon, dude.
I'm learning every day. So this rounded wagon that actually looks to look like a crescent moon, and it has like a large like swinging sign right on top of it saying like by mystic means. As this wagon, like it looks like okay, cool. It's like a smaller shop. It looks like it would fit like maybe
Murdoch.
6 to 8 people, I guess. Medium-sized creatures.
That's a big fucking gypsy wagon.
Yeah. So yeah, cool. But Bolt's like, guys, come on, let's go inside. He runs up like his little cat-like paws running up the steps, hoop, 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 and he like does like a yeah. He does an unnecessary flip, and he just opens the door, and he rushes inside.
Unnecessary, but it's cool.
Yeah, Murdoch follows the cat.
That's true. So you all start going inside, and the inside is a lot bigger than the outside. Like the inside, it looks like there's like this huge hall of like different items. There are potions. There are a bunch of different broomsticks. There are other, which by the way, you notice something? You guys don't see any weapons here, really. No weapons. But you see like a bunch of like different little like nitty-knack paddywhacks, like little everyday items. But the first thing that really catches your eye is what appears to be the shopkeeper. You see this like hunched over but like burly, like huge muscled yak-like creature that looks to be like a furbolg, which is like this like deep brown kind of fur. As he has like this like elongated snout, and it looks pretty relaxed, super happy, and like but he has like these like huge curling horns that is adorned with a bunch of like gold little like ringlets and a bunch of trinkets, like amulets and stuff that's all just swinging and dangling around. Like this is a bedazzled like furbolg with like all these like different kinds of different necklaces and stuff that he's wearing, and of course like wearing a bunch of them like around his chest as he's wearing this kind of like a purple like shawl on top of like just really just like it looks like relaxed, kind of like a beige like slacks and all that stuff. But he is looking around just like, oh, hello, welcome. I'm so happy you can come in today. If you want, you can. I'm Charles Rogers. Now you can call me, either Charles or Mr. Rogers, man.
I'll call you Mr. Rogers.
That
Nice
sounds
to meet
great.
you, Charles.
It is
I'm Bobby.
It's a delight to meet you. Hello. Hey, it's Bullet. Hey, man. It's so good to see you again. It's like, oh, you're always just adorable. Hello, little man. What are you guys doing in for today?
Here to resupply before another mission. Specifically, I'm looking for health potions.
Oh, I definitely have some of that for you today. But before I show you some of my normal wares, I would like to show you something kind of exciting, since I see a couple of you are some spellcasters. So besides, have you ever been to my shop before, actually, besides Little Bullet here?
No.
Nope.
Okay, all right, righteous man. So what I do is, by mystic means, I make the everyday kind of items be like more useful inside of a house, man. Something that can really help you like on your everyday travels. Like sometimes I have like little lanterns that don't go out at night, so that way if you're in a storm, you can get yourself home. Or I've got some I've made a bunch of different clothing that if you're out in the weather, and it starts raining again, you don't get wet, because no one likes to have damn clothing when you're going out on a trip. You know what I'm saying? But
Wait, what if I like, not to interrupt, but what if I like jump into a pool? Do I still not get wet?
Well, you see, the actual cloak itself, it wouldn't get wet, but you yourself would actually eventually get wet because you're basically drowning at that point. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But it's, that's a fun investment. Maybe I should think more
Donator's
about that
cool.
kind of stuff. Well, anywho, there's so since a bunch of you look like a bunch of spellcasters, I got something important to ask you. Do you guys like use any kind of like focuses, man, or like some kind of like because I do have some of the typical stuff, and like he points over to like a rack that has a bunch of different like magical stuff. He's like, I do have some, this is just for like really minor like self-defense things in case you're going out in the wilds, because they could be a little dangerous. We've got some staffs, got some wands, got some crystal balls, or one of my favorite, because you might want to keep your hands free. I made this especially for the everyday caster, a good old bag of it's called a pouch of components. If you look,
That sounds cool.
yeah, you see, it's called pouch components because, like, not you can't run around and always be expected to have a moth wing on you. Am I right? Because you try to collect those, and I also just feel bad because every time you like have to like strip down a wing. I'm like, that's a sad butterfly or a moth right there, and it just makes me a little uncomfortable myself. But a pouch of components, it has everything you need. You just dip your little hands in there, and then kabow, you do your magic.
Hmm.
That does sound
Ooh.
cool.
And
This appeals to the.
yeah, right. So each of these are about let's see, well, they're usually about 90 gold, but it seems you're an associate with a good old IronWave bullet over here. It's like, yeah, that's me. Oh, he's such a champ. Look how tall he's getting now. Oh, I remember when you were so small. But each of these I can give you to them for about 60 gold if that's all right with you. Just to I have to make some kind of payback for this. Oh yeah.
Axon looks, says, "What kind of wands do you have?"
Well, we've got some Yun wands. We got some nice oaken wands. Are you looking really more for efficiency, or looking for like style, or because for something that's like more powerful, he just pulls out like a long kind of like just straight up looks like an onyx colored like wand. He's like, something like this. It can make your spells kind of like pack more of a punch, man. But it would be more expensive. That'd be about like 4,000 gold right there. Yeah.
Huh.
You got like rings?
I do have some rings, but once again, I try not to have too many. Being a gallery man myself, I don't want to have too many that are too many weapons or things that look too violent.
I mean, does the ring work as like a focus?
No, I don't have that, but I do still have the pouch components. So it's like you grab your
Right.
hands in, and then you rub your hands together, and then out comes the magic.
Hmm. You say you
I just kind of
wanted that?
I nod to Charles. These are young adventurers. Keep things below the 100 gold range. That's all I got.
I'm not
Well,
young.
it's I mean, it's about 60 gold per pouch, so
Yep, that's about right. But as I looked at Axe, this one right here needs a conduit, or what do you kids call them now? Focuses.
Oh yeah, they've actually always been called focuses, but that's okay. I respect your other type of terminology for these types of focuses. They could also be conduits.
You
Maybe in this time period.
Axon familiar
Okay.
with the term conduit?
Huh?
Is Axon familiar with the term conduit?
I mean, yeah, but like most
I mean,
people in this world-
it's very specifically an Eldritchian thing for sure. I just look at Axe and like, kind of the Eldrins. Once upon a time, we were a few light years ahead of your daddy there.
Yep. The other thing, by the way, I should mention is like the pouch components. It can also help with a little bit of a gold price with some certain items. Basically, the pouch components, it will give you all the components you ever need for minor spells, lower level spells, probably up to about level 3 or so. And at the most, it will pay for up to about 25 gold pieces worth of materials if the spell requires that. But anything beyond that, you will need to have either the gold equivalent or the actual item that the spell requires. Like a Hero's Feast, which is a 6th level spell, that would require a gold jeweled chalice. And that's just expensive. And that little pouch ain't going to do that. But for like the smaller spells and stuff like that, it's pretty convenient.
Yeah,
Axon
fuck
goes,
it.
"I'm
I'll
looking
get.
for
I'll get one.
Okay. So how much gold does the party actually have in general? Because you each got the 50 from Ginro.
I've got like 80 gold in total.
Okay. 80 gold in total.
85.
Okay. Axe and Elia, what you got?
Wait, like on our person?
Yeah.
I had 47 before, right? And then we got 50 more.
Yeah. So
97.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then Axe and because like you didn't really spend that much, I think, with your
I
gold.
only spent 1 gold.
So you still have like 99.
I have 99.
Actually, no, you have. With the 50 on
Yeah.
top of that, holy
I'm the
shit.
one who's been spending everything.
That's
That wasn't
true.
from the prison fund.
Okay, he's
Yeah.
like,
All I did was buy drink and lodging at the
well, just so you
Cobalt
know, I
Village.
will say though, cause I don't want to rip you off there, because I think the pouch components is very convenient for future spells, things that are more expensive. The reason why I priced it so high is because when you're trying to grab a bunch of materials, or if you do use a focus, they only can do so much there. I just have to let you know. But I do have some just stereotypical normal wands for about 5 gold each. It is a lot cheaper that way, but once again, if there's kind of more of a certain special item that you might need, you probably won't get that out of the wands or the staffs or crystal balls, don't you know?
I'm just looking for a straight focus, so
I want a power ring.
Let's take a look at those wands.
Okay. Let's see. So so normal one like the normal focuses in general. So it is a little expensive, but that is the one option with the pouch components, because the wands and staffs they're not going to cover any gold pricing. You'll have to spend that yourself. But the pouch will go up to about 25 gold pieces if the spell requires it. So that's basically your options. But there are a bunch of different other types of wands. And he does have some other type of enchantment wands. But again, it's up there in price.
Okay.
Enchantments in general is very pricey. He's like, and this one's fun. I got myself here. It's called a wand of webs, where it's a focus, but it's got 3 charges and a few times a day you can spat out a little quick weapon to trip up your enemies for a bit.
Axel's not gonna have a problem doing that later.
I don't know what you're referring to, but I'm glad you're happy. So
Hey, don't worry about it.
Really,
Everyone
you keep
else does.
antagonize him like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's I'm just playing.
Best
Axel, I'm
behavior.
proud of you. I'm proud of you.
But this right here would
Thanks,
cost you
man.
about 600 gold pieces. It's probably one of my cheaper enchantments, but it's still kind of up there.
Okay. Huh. Well, like Bobby said, we're kind of new to the place. So keep it under. If we keep it under 100, what are our options?
Well, you can either have some normal focuses, or get a pouch components to have more of a long game kind of. And also the other thing about it too, it's kind of nice, is having a hands-free spell casting as well.
I looked at X and said, "You're gonna want that." I said, "I'll spot you 20 gold. You pick up the rest."
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so that's 20 gold from you, Bobby. That's 40 gold from you, Axon. And then and you said you're getting one too, Murdoch? Murdoch, you're getting a pouch components as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's mark off 60 gold from your material. Well, let me see. Yeah.
Is there any way that I can haggle with this guy?
Haggle, yeah, certainly. Well,
Yeah, can I,
it's gonna be
make
rough though, because he's already giving you a discount. Where it's normally 90, he's brought down to 60 gold.
Okay, then can I make it a charisma roll or something?
Well, hang on, just give me the argument first, because when you, again, with persuasion stuff, whenever, bring up the argument first, and if it's a really good one, that brings the DC lower. But if it's a little weak in logic, then the DC goes up.
Okay then.
Because I like to make it so it's not always about the dice roll. You could be like, give me, and you roll a natural 20, because I don't want to make that okay,
No,
you get it.
no, I know. I was like,
Hey, look, I know you've got you're already giving us a discount and whatnot. I appreciate that. You seem like a very good man, Mr. Rogers. Very good businessman, might I add.
Oh, thanks, man.
Oh, it's no problem. You seem like a cool guy. But I mean, I'm admittedly a bit low on cash right now. Had a rough time, had to pay off some stuff. So, and I could really use this. So I don't suppose there's any possible chance that you could just give me a teeny more, bit more of a discount. I mean, look at me. I'm just a little boy.
Oh my god.
Roll a persuasion.
How does a 17 plus
Oh.
4 do?
Yeah, while he's doing that, I started just kind of perusing the store.
Okay. So he listens
21.
to this and he's like, I don't. Well, you see, I'm already bringing it down to kind of pretty low price.
He looks at him with big wide eyes.
I tell you what, if you buy another item of another item of choice, I may. So then, before any final purchases, let's just see how many items you guys get, and I might do a. How about if I do a discount on all items, something like that? Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
So
that'll
that
do.
way, like, you're not spending individually more money on each item or gold, but like in that sense, I'll give you like an overall discount.
That'll
that
do,
sound
I
fair?
guess. Yeah.
Bobby, you're looking around. You're perusing. Again, there aren't like a bunch of like enchanted swords or shields or armor and stuff like that. It's just, again, this is kind of like an everyday kind of like stuff store. This is like one of those places where like like in Costa Rica, it's like it's one of those like stores you can go in, you can buy some books, you can buy clothing, and you can buy a machete. Where it's like, oh, it's considered an everyday item. But in there, like, you do see a bunch of different. You do see some cloaks. You see some really nice ones. If you want to make an Arcana check to see what some of them are,
Yeah.
like if you
I'm
can
curious.
recognize any. In fact, actually, Axon and actually all of you can technically, because you're all spellcasters, so you can all do Arcana checks if you want to know.
18.
I want to know things.
Okay. Oh wait. So 18. Someone else.
23.
23. Okie dokie.
And 18.
All right, 18. And then Murdoch?
Oh, what am I rolling for?
Arcana, if you want. You don't have to.
Nat 20.
Nice. Okay. So, well, I mean, you guys pretty much all beat the DC. So all of you are looking at all these items, and he has a lot. Mr. Rogers has a lot of fun items. Like, he has a lot of very minor items that are also for everyday purposes, like he was talking about before, like some lanterns that apparently don't go out even with a very strong wind to try and blow them out, or rain. He's got cloaks and clothing that kind of actually resist water and actually like make sure like it's dripping off of it and all that kind of stuff, and you're not actually getting soaked. He's also got like some like different kind of like, it looks like minor safes, like maybe it's like little magical devices that kind of like keeps things locked in under key. The one thing that does really all of you almost at once, like kind of like look in the far corner as you are all picking up on this. There are some very specific and expensive looking cloaks, which each of them have like different distinguished features. One kind of has this, like it looks like it has like a large like a tail, like a long tail coming down, and it's a black cloak, and it looks like a strange, almost kind of like reptilian-like tail. Another one next to it that has like a blue cloak that has these like different patterns of like wings on the back, almost like angel wings sewn in there with this white, different kind of. I don't know why I said ink. Thinking ink. String, like this like mix of white and silver kind of sewn into this. The one next to it is green, and it just looks like just a simple green looking cloak. It seems to have like some like strange kind of like ripples of like shadow around at the very trim of this thing. All of these cloaks that because there are more and more lining down, but you guys are getting a sense like these cloaks are kind of the biggest, most expensive thing that Mr. Rogers has.
Well, I need a
just-
new cloak, so I'm going over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like,
Take a look at them.
Oh, you want one of these cloaks? Each of them start at least like 4,000 gold, I have to say. You see, because this
I'm just
one,
gonna take a
That's
peek.
the good shit.
because this one is Displacer Beast cloak, where it makes it a lot, harder for enemies to hit you with. It's one of my favorite. This one, it is called the Cloak of Shadows, where you put it on and you can hide things a lot easier. It's like you're a lot faster with it. Kind of gives you a little boost on that. This one is called a Cloak of Wings, where for temporary amount of time you can actually take flight for a bit, and then this,
Blight!
yeah, and then this one is it is come on, brain, sorry. It'll have to come back to me because I actually created this creature later, but it's basically it is a cloak that helps you actually swim by transforming you into this like large kind of reptilian creature for a temporary amount of time. Works very much kind of like how
Gotcha.
druids work. You have a little bit of extra armor and health due to whatever creature form you take. But this one is only one specific one. These are my most prized possessions up here. And they're very expensive, and I do refuse
Yeah, no
any
shit.
discounts here.
Back in my day, I could buy 4 boats with 4,000 gold back in my day. God damn.
Wow.
Cloaks.
These are very good cloaks, I tell you.
Displacers especially, I think they only cost us 100 grand.
Where did you get a hold of these?
I made
I thought you were.
these.
I thought you were. You made. Wait. I thought you were just a little humdrum store.
I am. I'm a gallery man, though.
Wait. So you can make shit for me?
I mean, man, like, I can. Very
You
much
can't
you
afford it.
Yeah,
Can you make me?
I
a
have
wing?
a proposition for this man.
Go on.
Okay. It's just
Yep.
kind of like he's trying to like keep his mind focused as all of you are talking at once. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting really lost. What do you want, Miss?
All right. So I have some good news for your business, sir.
Oh, this sounds like a trap. If anything, go ahead.
No, it's just I happen to be in charge of the costuming department for one of the most widely known theater troupes in Matriarch.
Oh yeah, okay.
And in the city, we have merchants and just all kinds of people that come and go all the time, back and forth across all the continents. And I would like to procure one of your cloaks for the sake of theatrics, if that makes sense. We would love to have one of these for one of our upcoming productions.
One of these cloaks, the 4,000 gold or higher cloaks.
Yeah, how much for that Cloak of Shadows?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you a hard pass on that one, Missy. Man, I can't. I really can't. It's just it's I can't just like give that to you.
Oh, I'm not asking for it for free.
Oh, you have 4,000 gold?
On me right now, I have 97.
Well, you just keep pinching those silver, and you'll get there. I'll tell you what though, because it sounds like you're kind of searching, man, for something that's actually to help you with a little bit of sneaking around or something to keep you hidden. That's a very cute pooch there. Let me think about this. So I have something. Who's that? I have something kind of similar to that might be able to help.
Yeah.
But it's not a cloak. It's more like boots. So for about 600 gold, I've got here boots of elven kind, and it makes it so it's a little easier to sneak around with the little quiet pitter patters of your toesies there. But just so you know, you can always just come back.
I think I'm gonna have to do that.
They said 4 grand for a club.
Wow.
These things aren't going anywhere.
Well,
No.
why don't you just
worry.
like? Why don't you, whoa! Can't you? I knew someone did this before. Can't you like just make it so that like she can have it, but like every time she gets gold, she just like it just transports to you or something?
That can happen, but that charm can also be dispelled. So I would have to say no. It's not really always secure. And I
No, that's
only
fair
do that
enough.
with people I really know, like over time. Like someone I've known for at least like maybe 2 to 3 years or so, maybe more.
No,
Not
that's
much
totally
longer.
fair. I'm just saying I knew a guy who used to do that all the fucking time.
Well, at this point though, like no, I
Just
have
hundreds
to.
of gold fall into his lap. One time I was sat down with him and a fucking golden skull just appeared in his fucking lap like that. We freaked the fuck out.
Whoa, it sounds adventurous.
Oh, super adventurous.
Bolt's just like, I mean, I love Mr. Rogers, you guys, but I'm kind of getting bored now. Can
Yeah,
we?
no. We should
too.
like decide on what we're having and just head out because I would like to go to the fighting arena.
Yeah, I just have a quick question. The lantern and the safe. What's the price on those?
Oh, the lantern here, I actually priced that about 50 gold. Because it's still, I mean, basically for a procured flame that can constantly keep going with, the wind and the rain. And it took me about a few months to make something like this. So yeah, that'd be about 50 gold there.
50 gold. Like, say I stick a torch in there. I got a flame.
Yes, you do.
Flame.
Yes, it
onto
would
the
light.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Which is
then what about
why
the safe?
I must warn you. If you, I mean, I made it's a sturdy metal. He's like shaking a little bit, like a metal, lantern. But if you break this on something, it's going to be very difficult to put it out.
Safe to keep in my pack.
Yes.
Safe travels. Do you
Well,
sell
let's see, because
many of these
it's a little
often?
big for
Are
your
these-
pack. So if you put this like on your back, because the flames, and he even puts like his hands around it, like there's no way it's gonna like go outside of this thing. It'll stay within the lantern, but whatever you put in, it's gonna catch on fire. But if it's on your back, you don't actually feel much of the warmth from it. It's really
Might be
made for just
stealth.
lighting purposes.
Might be a stealth disadvantage for me though, unfortunately. But what about the safe?
The safe that there's about 100 gold. It's one of those things where you put something in it and it has a code word and the safe is very small. It is made strictly for like gold, jewels, papers, anything that's like not really bigger than like I don't think you could fit anything. Not even like a backpack can fit in there. Like something like a large pouch.
Small thing. Is this an arcane lock?
Yes.
And by that I mean, can it be dispelled magically?
Well, technically, it's very difficult to do so. But yes, like if there was which is why I rated down 100 gold, because you can only do so much for enchanting. But if someone very powerful was able to dispel this, I would believe that like this could be opened by magical means.
Don't got that scratch on me now, but I might be back for this later.
There's also, if you want for fun, there's a bag of howling if you all are interested in this. It's very similar to a bag of holding, but the thing is, if someone who is not designated as a holder, so like it can go up to about 4 people at max, like each of you would put just a little bit of like blood inside the pack itself, and then it knows you. And if someone else tries to reach inside your bag, the bag will howl and scream as loud as possible for 5 minutes straight.
Sounds sanitary. How much?
For that, now that is a little expensive there.
Group discount.
Depending on what you get today. Normally this thing would be I'd say about 800 gold pieces. But I could
800.
800, but I could bring it about down to Why don't we shelve it for now? Because
I said I'm not gonna be able to scratch. Even if you whatever discount you got, I'm not gonna be able for that. But
because I might be able to bring it down to about 400.
What stuff you got? Entertain me and the boy here. What's all your fun stuff?
Oh, all the fun stuff. Okay. So, and he points over to like a bunch of like these like different little they look to be like a little bit like fireworks. He's like, these are some of my favorite. If you light this sucker up, it's gonna go straight up into the sky, and it creates like little bits of like butterflies. This one, it blows up and it turns into more like kind of like a little like dragon kind of like firework. Just just rah. And it'll kind of like chase after like little youngins or people for a little bit. It's it's pretty cute.
Murdoch.
Oh yeah,
Murdoch.
Murdoch.
I was gonna say Murdoch goes to Axon. Yo, Axon, I'm just gonna bounce. I'm gonna leave my money here. I'm gonna take my pouch. And he tells me, like, Bullet, do you want to go to that arena now?
I go to where I go. Patience, we're all gonna be there. I'm the one who has to scout.
I just want to go ahead.
It's like,
preferably no.
Well,
No.
No.
Little bird of the big city. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be with Bullet.
well,
It's cool, right, Bullet?
No, unfortunately, Bullet cannot leave my
Bullet,
sight.
you're a man, aren't you? You don't need your auntie always looking out for you. You just need, think about it, Bullet. 2 cool dudes out on the town.
Go ahead
Oh,
and
it's-
roll a persuasion roll with advantage. 'Cause you
Oh
definitely-
no,
you-
Bullet's above the influence. What are you talking about?
No,
Oh,
Bullets,
yes!
Bullets. He's a little excitable, especially at the
I got
I
got a natural 20. I'll roll again just
You
for
know
the
what?
fuck is.
With that-
I got an 18.
Would that be like it's come on, Aunt. It's not that far, Auntie. Like we could just meet up with you there, and this stuff is
Yeah.
fun, but like it really won't take that long.
Yeah, and I'll take care of him.
Well,
probably
it's
take
more
care
like I'll be more or less taking care of you. That's kind of what's happening, but
Yeah.
close enough.
So I'll just
Okay,
take my
fine.
satchel.
Fingers
I-
crossed.
I go to Bullet too. Best behavior. Like he's had this talk before too. Best behavior.
Hey,
I-
look,
I'll take my
Scout's honor.
shit. I'll take my shit, Axon. You hold on to my money
Okay.
All of
because
it.
I saw Elia take more money than she should have out of the bag. That's for damn sure.
As you can hear this, Elia.
And Bobby, you sold me into slavery. Like you put me in a job I don't really want to be in, but it's cool. I still like you. I'll watch out for
Slavery
him.
if you get paid, Bird.
Oh no, it's the same thing. Slaves still got paid, Bobby. You should know that. You're old, right? Yeah, you're old. I'll see you in a bit.
Mm-mm.
You even hear like Mr. Rogers going, ooh.
Well, he like standing there now. She's been implying it for like 3 days.
No, I just look at him like, well, they don't pay you in jail, Bird.
No, they don't.
You feel
And
a tug.
that's slavery. They make you do labor in
Yeah,
jail.
you feel
That's
a
slavery.
tug from Bullet as like he's starting to drag onto Murdoch, just like, okay, you're kind of making it worse. I really do. I'll keep an eye on. Don't worry, Auntie. I'll keep an eye on him. And they just kind of walk out the door.
I immediately turn to Rogers. Okay, quick little look, because I'm gonna have to catch these kids. Anything else cool?
That sounds marvelous. Let's see. Anything cool? Well, define cool, or like, are you trying to look for something like more useful, man, or
Anything we can afford.
you know what? You guys all look pretty cool.
I'm just perusing the fun stuff.
Axon looks to Elia, just kind of in shock with just the Murdoch dialogue. I'm just like, what?
How is
I
he
just
become
pat him on
so?
the back.
Why is he so eloquent now?
Wait, hang on, Val, you're not there.
Sorry.
So we'll get back to you in a second. But he pulls out one last thing. He's like, well, I think you're all there. So there's 3 of you. I'm not giving one to Bullet. He's way too young. But for 4 gold, 1 each, if you guys want some, I'll give you this. And he pulls out a little wooden box. And he opens the box. And they look like large cigars. That's what they look like. He's like, large cigars. He's like, now these are the smokes of whispers. When you take a little puffer there, not only is it delicious, and I tell you it's delicious, I love it, because the flavor, it always changes. I don't even know what the flavors are going to be every time I smoke it. But for a gold each of these, you can have, like, for as long as you're smoking the cigar, you'll have enough to actually be able to whisper to somebody from a distance away.
There we go. Now that's the cool.
Once! Yes.
Yeah, ring us up for 4 of those, and like I said, and I gotta catch these kids. Health potions. 1 each.
Oh, no can do there unless you're really able to pay the pipers there. Well, I'll tell you what. I can get each of these for 20 gold each for just a normal healing potion. Yeah.
I said, Ellie can heal herself, so you can decide. But Axon, please take one.
Yeah, I'm throwing down for that.
Okay, so
Yeah, bring me
how
up
many in
one.
general?
Bring me up 2. 1 for myself, 1 for the bird.
Okay, so that's going to be 20, 40, 60 gold for there. 4, so that's 64 so far. 124 because, Murdoch put in his 60. I'm just doing it like party funds, basically, because he bought his own pouch components. And then you got a pouch components, right, Cody, as well? Yeah, because you paid
Correct.
40.
Correct.
And you paid 20, so mark that off, you guys. 120, 124, then another 60, so 184 gold is gone out of your party funds. Okay.
I think so far everyone's been carrying individually.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean,
I know. I got a cigar and I bought.
it was a smoke of whispers, but yeah.
Smoke of
Which,
whispers.
just so you know, the smoke of whispers. So the duration of this cigar, like you can light it and then quickly put it out if you want to save it, but you have about 5 uses. So you would just drag it in and give out a little whisper, being like, "There's somebody behind us." Then the actual words will actually kind of like they will appear in the smoke, and then you also like hear a little bit of that message. So if somebody was like, the distance goes about, it's similar to that cantrip message where it reaches out about 120 feet. And if so, basically you can send out a message to be, Pippin, you have to be quiet. He'll get it if he's 120 feet away, but no more, no less.
Yeah. So I said I slapped what I owe on the table.
Yeah.
I'm chasing after my kids.
Okay. So just so you know, as you were doing, your own, because he's getting that stuff to you, that's gonna take about 10 minutes. Bullet and Murdoch. Bullet, he starts leading you towards where he knows where the Iron Horn is. And you guys are passing through like some like the mid traffic. Again, like some more of these like large, horned lizard turtle like Yugans are walking by. Yeah, okay. So he that's hilarious. So you guys are stopped by a couple of ward keepers as you guys are kind of like walking away because they're just like, excuse me, cat thing, where'd you get that? As you look over Murdoch and you see he's wearing a ward keeper badge. He's like, well, first of all, I mean, I don't know why you're saying cat.
I'll take. Don't worry, kid. I'll take care of it.
That
Kid's dad is like a ward keeper, and he just gave him his old badge. Don't worry about it. It's cool.
Is he with you, Mr. IronWave? Yeah, he's with me. He's with me. Yeah, but why?
Yeah.
Why do you have that badge? Should we? I want to feel cool because I think you guys are really nice. So hey, I'm with the boys.
Hey, he's a guy.
Okay. You need anything, Mr. IronWave? Like this ward keeper and a couple others, which next to him is another furbolg, and one of them's actually a gnoll with a more dog-like face. They're glaring daggers at you, bird boy.
What the fuck?
They don't know who you are. This is
I
Bullet
know.
IronWave. You're just kind of out there randomly with this guy.
We're just chilling, just cool dudes out on the town, having a good time, going to the Iron Horn. Is that right, Bullet? Iron Horn.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Oh, shit. We're just cool dudes cruising through the town looking for some babes. You know how it is. You were young once.
I mean,
I'm
like
sure you're still young.
they know about it, but like, just don't say it out loud. Also, it's more fun if it's secret. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, totally. I get it. It's really fun. These cool dudes out in the town cruising for babes. You know how it is, man.
Yeah, okay. Have a nice day, Mr. IronWave. And he just kind of walks off. And the other 2 guards are still...
Later, boys.
They're still watching. They're like, I don't trust Bird Boy.
Yo, let's go fuck some shit up.
Wait a minute. Yeah, as you hear Bolt's like, well, I mean, we're heading over to the Iron Horn. I'm pretty excited. They got some great fights in there. It's held by a bunch of dwarves. They're super cool. They're from the underside. Isn't that sick?
That is pretty sick. But every dwarf I've ever met, pretty goddamn racist, if you ask me.
Which, just so you know, Murdoch, you know of dwarves. You know like how like their personalities are. This is your first time hearing about the underside.
So what exactly is the underside? You don't mind me asking?
Oh, so the underside, it is literally underground. So like somewhere at the base of one of the like the Broken Mountains back there, like way back there, that's like where like the dwarf and dark elf kingdoms are. They're in these like huge things called like cavern cities, and it's all below the Human Isles. It's pretty cool.
That does sound pretty cool, actually.
It's actually one of the few places that like ward keepers like don't really go.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna say your family's like super big, like Bobby was talking about it before and stuff.
Well, I mean, I don't really think so. Like, I just think we're just a nice merchant family, really. I think we just take care of business, and I think we help people out. I just wish Mom would let me go out and adventure some more, because I'm just bored.
I mean, you're 20 years old, aren't you? I think.
Yeah, I mean, look at this, and he pulls out like these two like weird weapons to you, which you don't know what they are. They're chained to each other. They're tight, and they look like it's like, are those like bones or sticks? But like they're like together by
Nunchaku.
Yes, but I'm trying to explain because Murdoch is learning about this. Murdoch is learning about this. But yeah, that's what they are, and he's like, just kind of like showing you what he can do with these things.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and with the 19, like he throws like over his head, and for a second you feel like he's gonna hit himself, but he goes like whoosh, just like off to the side. It's like, right.
But Murdoch just kind of shrugs up. It's kind of cool, I guess.
Okay.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's cool. It's just I'm a magic guy,
Right. Ah, that's true. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm like when you blast in like death beams and shit. Come talk to me. Come show me.
Okay. Which at this point, Bobby, you kind of rush out. I would think Ellie and Axon follow close behind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make a perception check because you don't see them right away.
Okay. Mom vision at 20.
God damn.
I'm gonna pay for this eventually.
Damn it.
Or is this comeuppance for the death rolls? Holy shit.
Yeah, I know.
Who knows which way?
I mean, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay. So, Ellie and Axon, like, you're just kind of like, oh man, where did they go? Like, Bobby's just like, there. You see them way across the alleyways. You see ward keepers that were kind of surrounding them for a second, and then they just kind of walked away. So, yep. So, which by the way, like Murdoch, like you're just casually walking. You don't really notice them, but then you hear footsteps behind you.
Is that me?
That's you.
I just playfully scoop up Bull. I put him on my shoulder. See, you didn't have to run ahead.
Oh,
yeah, you guys were taking a really fucking long time. By the way, how much money did you spend?
Me, well, not much.
She ran off. She's like, bye.
Yeah, they're ringing it up.
All right.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna stand here and wait for him.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I got a bullet on my shoulder and I'm holding Murdoch's hand.
so you're just like rushing him forward.
So Bobby, how old are you exactly?
55.
I don't believe that. You've been saying shit like this age or this timeline and stuff.
Yeah, it's early onset dementia.
Oh, okay.
That's great. Axon and Elia, like, so are you just catching up or running away?
Yeah.
We're catching up.
Catching up.
Are you running away? Yep. Poor Axon.
Okay.
I know you like, ship them. I know you ship Axon with that girl, with a Bullet's sister or whatever, but I kind of ship Ellie and Axon. I think they'd be cute.
No.
What the hell is ship? Wait, what does ship mean?
I start pulling on Bullet's helmet. Now I ship Elliot with this one.
What do you mean shipping? Do you guys mean like boats? I don't.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Yes, and nothing else.
Oh, that's weird. All right. I don't. You know what? I can go on a shipping cruise with her. I guess she's
Totally.
quiet, but kind of cool. I guess.
And you're an experienced sailor with your bedboat.
Yeah.
I look down. I look down to Murdoch. He's actually an experienced regular sailor.
That's right.
This kid's dad was like the greatest sailor of all time.
Yep. He taught me the
Sick.
ropes. It was pretty cool.
I wish
Taught me
I
to
had
do.
a dad. I wish I had a
So
dad.
why is he always cooped up in his house then?
Which, as they catch up
Mom's
now.
What do you ask that when you're walking
Yes,
up?
of course I do.
Because his mom's overprotective.
Yo, Bobby, will you be my dad?
Sure.
Fuck yeah.
Everything's accomplished today. All right, so at this point, as you guys are running through this alleyway, kind of like dipping off to a right, to a left, another right, and then 2 more rights, and then 360. You're back to where you're starting. I'm kidding, and you're further down. You guys kind of like see like this. This looks to be like the shabbiest little tavern ever. Like the windows are barred with wooden planks. There's like a very small like door, and there's no name or title to this place. You're just kind of like, huh. But the only thing that kind of like gives off like the iron horn is quite literally like above the door. It looks like there's it's the same thing like you would tie the ropes and jibs on the ship. It's a horn, so there it is, the iron horn. It's there's like a little teaser for people who know. But you guys walk up towards it. Bullet just again opens the door, and immediately you see a dwarf on his head like whoa, hold on, little laddie, like you gotta do the cold water first. Oh yeah, peanuts. What is yesterday's cold Bullet? I can't let you do this every time. Just like, oh, come on. All right, today's cold word is jumbles. He like closes the door, but like the dwarves is like, no, you're just come in already. Jumbles. Yeah.
I was like, what is happening right now?
So like this dwarf is like a bright red beard, which is actually kind of like matching and hair, which is matching your hair color there, Axon. Well, he's just kind of more of an orange, but close enough. He's got like this like nice, actually like really soft and gentle sky blue eyes that you would not imagine that this burly kind of like scar ridden like right down the middle of his face dwarf would actually have, like the most gentle, literally Tarzan eyes right there from Disney. Except they're sky blue. But yeah, like he's just wearing some like normal like leathers, like just like straps that go over like each shoulder. It looks like he's equipped with a hand axe, actually a couple of them. And he's like, and you may hear me? Like all y'all.
Why does not? It was like he should know who I am.
Oh.
I fraternize with IronWaves all the time.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Yeah. This is, I mean, you've gone into the pits a couple of times, but like you haven't like.
This is scout. I've been scout. This is a common thing. Is I scout for people.
Oh,
in the
that's
pits.
true. That's true. Okay, never mind. That's right. I'm mixing up with something else.
And also, I usually supervise bullets to these pits too.
That's right.
That definitely happens.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
We don't
but yeah.
tell mom. We don't tell mom.
Mom knows. Mom told you to go there.
Well, we don't tell mom that bullet fights in the pits sometimes.
Oh shit. That's true. Don't tell her. She'll kill you. But she loves you, but she'll kill you. But yeah, so the dwarf's like, oh, I didn't see you there, Bobby. All right. So I'm just assuming you all are together.
Yeah.
Yes, just doing some scouting work as per usual.
Whoa! A little bird fella. Don't see a lot of kinky around here. You guys are like using like eldritch territory. Like, welcome. welcome to the Iron Horn. As the room itself, like it is small and dirty, which is weird because the rest of this looks like an old tavern that's like a ghost town. But it's filled to the brim with crates and stuff. There's like a door like right behind him, which he opens up, and it leads down this long set of stairs. And we'll find out where those stairs lead you next time.
Oh man!
On JoyQuest.
I just want to play forever. Fuck you.
I know. We gotta do it one day, like a 12-hour stream for like donations. And stuff.
Don't, because I'll.
By the way, wait. How much did the group spend? Murdoch wants his goddamn money.
I gave it all away as a tit.
I think it was like, we'll talk about that afterwards. So again, thank you so much for coming, you guys, and we'll see ya for the next episode of Joy.